I think I was concentrating on
Is it divination magic?
Is it divination
It's
magic
shield
that
of
targets
faith.
a creature?
faith,
Identify a work.
which is not that.
Well, no
A
one
lot of
benefited
people-
from it, but you are still concentrating on it.
Okay.
Since no one benefited on it. I'm not going to take that away.
But what were we concentrating?
Shield of faith.
Benefit from that.
Yeah.
But you will for the rest of this.
Yeah.
Unless I get hit, and I'm in the middle.
Yeah, but we're safe.
We're relatively
Ish.
safe. We're still in a deep, dark cave.
We've got around 20 minutes of safety.
Okay.
I mean, ish. But,
That's why I said around.
no, I mean, no.
6 seconds.
The safety was the ish,
Oh.
not the minutes. With all that said, real talk, you guys did enter the cave. Y'all remember that part. Y'all fought some flying skulls. We're going to skip to the actual session. You guys started exploring the cave. It was decided to head left every time. Yeah, because you were going down. So you decided to take every left route. And that took you throughout several parts of the cave. Saw a bunch of interesting things. One of the things you begin to realize is something is wrong with this cave. Y'all keep seeing and hearing and feeling things that eventually turn out to not be there. Also, you've come across a couple situations where it makes it feel like you're being stalked by the vampires. They're waiting right outside of the globe. You've caught one by surprise on accident that tried to feed on an imaginary cat. Kind of imaginary, but it's fine familiar. Only to get burned into oblivion by the light spell. You find what you presume to be the creature's coffin in the cave, made of ice. You find a frozen giant. Anything else of note? Oh, and then there's this Cthulhu-type creature that tried to break into all of y'all's minds and succeeded in several.
We got it.
We're not dead.
Everybody's fine.
This was a mistake.
No. We're saving his dad. It's fine.
We did find Sebastian and Willis.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
the happy lucky landing.
Is Willis missing a hand?
Yes.
Well, this is missing hand. Sebastian seems.
He does.
No one's figured
He's got
out
a
what
thing?
Willis is talking
Yeah.
about yet.
It was on the dog.
He's like, and we found this for you.
Is this yours? Holds it up to the nub. It's fit.
Sebastian.
Now do magic.
Arlan opens a little.
That's
Arlan,
horrifying.
Willis had to be healed before it looked like he had the potential of dying. Sebastian looks fairly okay. I mean, he had just encountered what looks to be a mummy in the room y'all at and defeated it in defending Willis. And that is where we left off. Roughly 40 minutes of your light spell is gone. You have 20 minutes to make it back to the beginning of the cave.
You going off?
And now you have two people in tow.
Well, Oliver opens up his map, sees there's a fast travel node at the mouth of the cave.
It's been disabled because you're inside of a dungeon.
Oh, he's thought this through. We're
Yeah.
fine.
The boss has not been defeated.
There are enemies nearby.
That's a better one.
So we're leaving.
My Hearthstone doesn't work?
Yeah.
That should work in any raid.
No,
Go. Is the
Is
map
it
red?
in your items?
it is the map red.
If it's not, we can go to camp.
That's right.
Got him.
It puts us deeper in the cave.
I was pissed the first time I went to camp in the Underdark, and it was Underdark camp. It's like I still feel on edge.
There you go. Now it's red.
Got him.
He's learning.
You're not getting out of this. Alright.
What's the
Which
point?
entrance did we come in here from?
On the south. The only entrance that's
Okay.
in or out of this room.
Russell, how tall is the ceiling going into that?
Before we leave, would you guys mind just like lifting your lip up?
Oliver, like why?
You see fangs on all of this.
Russell's starting to ascend the wall. He's like, dude, lips?
Sorry, that was insensitive.
What's that?
Oh, wait, we're in daylight. Disregard.
If anybody's a vampire, start melting.
Oh.
Yeah.
15 foot high. And then this cavern, the
starts to disintegrate. And stuff.
cavern that you're going into is 20.
Russell goes just up to where it bends. He stays in the light, and then he's up in the corner next to the top.
Okay.
Just keeping.
They show you that they don't have fangs.
I thought about that, not remembering we were in daylight. Which is my bad.
That's fine. They don't realize that spell is capable of doing that. That's why they're mildly freaked out.
Bayor, you want to go? You want to go next? I'll fall in behind you, and then maybe.
Sure. I'd
Dad
keep them close, yeah.
And Willis, you guys be right behind me. Then Arlan, and you okay taking up the rear, Rooney?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. I hate this place.
Mayako's taking up the rear.
Yeah, the rear.
What are they doing?
Well, Adrian's back there with you too, so.
Russell will see that everybody is prepared, and he lets her remove all this.
I'm assuming you're on the wall, probably.
Well, I mean, we've got the actual figs we could just use now.
You can, but I've got
He
the.
likes the dynamic lighting.
Well, at least for this cave. Feel free to.
Yeah, he's just leading them back the way they came in because they know how to get out that way.
Okay. In this room, as a reminder, this room is nothing but like the cavern itself is has very reflective surfaces. They look like a mirror, and it's kind of hard. It's like you're almost in a circus house. You're just walking through, and you just see reflections, and then behind you see the reflection of the reflection, and it's just like all going. You also hear Willis say, "Now, is that you?" Kind of exclaims it, and he starts heading off in this direction.
Nope, stop. Yeah, Russell.
But that's my daughter.
How high is he above him right now, Russell?
I mean, he's.
Oliver will try to grapple.
Not if you have.
I mean, he's not like running. He's listening to the group. He's going to try to reason with you.
Oh, then yeah, Russell scampers down the wall.
You just hit him.
Just gets in front of him.
Is there a sound?
Y'all don't hear anything.
Yeah, he gets in front of him and
Okay.
puts his hand on his sternum. Just, no. This cave has shown us things that haven't been here.
But if she is here, I gotta know.
If she wasn't with your original party, she is probably not here.
But she's one of the ones that originally went missing. That's why I went on the scouting.
Fuck.
Bear's like, oh my god, Arlan talks.
Russell kind of
In an hour.
looks to Oliver.
Get your boy.
Better get a handle on the fucking boy.
He's gonna become a dead boy. A handless dead boy.
What specifically did you see?
I thought I heard her.
You didn't.
It's just around this corner.
Well, it's just. How could you possibly know?
Because that's how.
I think we need to keep moving. I
How
think
close
we
the
need to
sound
keep
was.
moving.
He closes his hand and grips his shirt and kind of just starts pulling him the direction they were going to go.
Sebastian?
I was like, don't look at me.
Oliver will kind of look to his dad and then look to Willis and go, I'm not going to stop you from trying, but I'm getting my dad out, and I will come back, but you might be dead. You will be dead.
It's the blood loss and exhaustion. You're hallucinating. Let's go.
But if I might be dead, my daughter will definitely be dead if we come back.
Yeah, she's.
Already is.
I heard her.
Okay,
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna pick him up, and I feel like we need to keep moving. I don't think we should stand
do.
here.
There's a famous fish that said just keep swimming. So
Russell lets go of him, scampers back up, and starts leading the party. He ain't got time for Willis' shit.
would you have a dog? Willis on the dog.
I'm currently riding
Well, I'm carrying him now.
Smoke.
Have them get on the dog.
I can carry Willis because I'm all with one hand.
Yeah. Well, it's just a scenario where it's not gonna try to hopefully wiggle too far away from the dog, since it's something that he's used to doing. Maybe a little less capably now, but
Willis is an outrider. If they wanted to go,
He's a severely injured with missing one hand.
yeah, that's why I was like, no, you really don't need to. But if I'm not going to stop you, if you want to do it yourself, but I got to get Dad out.
We're walking while we say this.
He goes around the corner.
We hear a scream. Never seen one.
You kind of hear more of a well and oh god now, and then a little bit of crying as y'all walk away.
Hear what? Oh God! Now?
Now,
hell, like
the name of a naked.
he found the thing.
It's not too late to catch up.
Then you hear a scream.
It is for him.
Onward. And outward.
I mean, once we get Dad safe, I'm gonna be down for coming back here to absolutely tear to pieces whatever has done this.
We are gonna have to wait a second. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do one. My channel divinity.
How long does your channel
To
do?
get spells.
Oh.
It's an action.
That's as you guys are walking, you noticed Sebastian stop moving in this room.
Nope. Yeah, just pick him up. We're done.
Yeah, Oliver's like, no, Dad, nope.
You remember what happened?
Yep.
He doesn't have the ability just to say no.
Well, no, Oliver's like, gonna scoop him up and just fireman carry him out. Someone bonk him on the head. Make him wake up.
Be very careful. We don't know if he could take a bonk.
He looks bruised and cut, but he's been through the ringer, but he's not on death's door like Willis was.
Vicious Rick.
I don't know if he can take a stab from a fucking road.
Lobotomize him.
Well, yes. Sneak attack, automatic crit. Oops.
He's incapacitated right now.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be one of those.
Wait,
Did he wake up?
to Adrian.
You just
Oh, I
touch
do.
him and he pops like a balloon filled with gore.
I could just make him leave with us.
Well, Sebastian. Okay, so you don't remember this because you weren't here. In this room, this is the room with the entity that got inside your head, and it is now inside Sebastian's head, trying to keep him there.
A couple of us stopped and were mesmerized and had to be pinched to get out of it.
Okay, we just carry him then?
Yep.
Okay.
So are y'all carrying him?
Oliver is, yeah.
Just kind of shake him a little.
As a general reminder, you move at half speed, carrying something.
I mean, that will be to get him out of the room, and then it's a Dad, wake the fuck up.
How far do you get out of the room? Do you go through the?
Out of line of sight.
Okay.
So, like, the moment he sets him down, standing next to him, and then just claps him aside across the face.
Alright,
And
give me 1 second.
you're not allowed to set monsters up. Anything nefarious. You haven't changed the music, so it can't be anything bad.
There it is. I don't remember how to get to the sheet on this. So it's a wisdom saving throw for me. So he takes 1 point of damage and he is not awoken.
Dad hits him again.
Okay.
Takes 1 point of damage and never thinks of it again. No.
I mean, if it's not moving, just switch places. Put him on the dog. Like they are suggested.
I don't know why it rolled. Oh, it rolled twice. So, no, not awake.
Oh,
We
hop
rolled a
off
2 and a 7.
Smoke and then place his dad on Smoke. Does it look like he's struggling to get back to the room or not? Just
Not
catatonic?
yet. He's right now. All he's showing is he's just not moving.
All right, let's walk. I'm gonna keep smacking him until he wakes up. So Arlan, if he starts to get really loopy, can you like make sure he doesn't get too loopy? I'm being gentle. Gentle.
He's not gonna die.
From this.
8 damage later.
Would someone assist my father?
Spare the dying is
He's not dying. He's rolled as an 8. I'm sorry.
No, that's a natural 20.
It's not a natural
It's not a
20.
It's not an
Damn
But
it.
that's a 15.
So the way I have this set up on Roll20 is it rolls always 2 dice, and if it's at advantage, I use the left. I mean, if it's normal, I use the left. So it's 6, 7, and 8, which is ironic. So
That's not better news.
So when you get to the mouth of this hallway, then you see him starting to want to return. He's
Which hallway?
so y'all went north.
we're
You're
looking at
continuing north. Oh shit! Thank you. You're continuing north out of the cave.
Is he doing saving throws right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give him resistance.
Okay.
That one's
Another
That's
pop.
abjuration.
Dad, I need you to wake up. Like,
It's a D4.
the
Yeah,
thing in the
D4.
ice is real, but not.
Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah.
I'm taking it, it's the 10.
It is not. So he's now at his 7 plus 3. So no.
Okay, I'll do resistance again.
You might hit him again.
Oliver's gonna hit him again and use an inspiration to give him advantage. Dad, it's me. You need to wake up. We've got to get out of here.
Oh my god.
Just turn him into a nook.
Let's get
Roll something different.
We're walking while this is happening. So.
He's not a wise guy.
Well, now you're going to have to like engage with a grapple because he's literally walking back.
Yeah,
towards the
Oliver
room.
will grapple him.
We could.
He may be better than not resisting you.
Can you just not? My suggestion is knock him out.
Oh no, that's gonna be next as he's trying to hold him and slap him once more.
Just so y'all know, I'm not cheating. Well, that does not true anything if you roll it, but you're more than welcome to roll for me. And he has resistance.
What am I rolling?
So wisdom, it's going to be a plus 3. So,
okay.
Wisdom.
Plus 3 plus 9.
Gotcha. 17
There you
points.
go.
Your son just beat the shit out of you.
He's got like a swollen face.
So
His buff boy. Just
Yeah,
beating the you couldn't have hit in a different spot, son.
no, I figured if I kept hitting the same spot, it'd get tender enough and you wake up because. Yeah, well, you're back now, so we're gonna continue leaving because this place is just terrible.
I'm gonna like pick some ice off of the like the wall or the ceiling.
You make an athletics roll for me?
Sure.
See how long
Sprains
this
your
takes.
wrist. Can't use a rapier.
He tries and fails and stops.
What's the roll?
It's a 2.
Takes 14 minutes.
No.
We're all just sitting there patiently waiting.
Yeah. Without you saying anything, we're just like, okay, we'll wait.
They just wait.
Yeah, it must be important.
All right.
What is that?
That is a hole. If I remember right.
Goes like at least 100 feet down.
Yep.
Chuck Braun, copper.
Yeah, we checked a guy named Braun down it.
Okay.
It's the funhouse entrance.
You guys are legitimately, though, between stopping and talking to Duda and that at 15.
Minutes remaining.
Mhm.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we no longer stop.
We'll see.
No matter what.
If we say we stop, no, we don't.
We lied. And you lied.
I don't know.
No, he's
I am truth.
It's full.
I am true.
Oh, crap. Didn't think that through. I don't have something to roll dice up yet. Give me a second. Someone roll me a D12.
Gotcha. 5.
Each of you detect a familiar scent in this cavern. So as you enter it, there's some kind of smell. Yours and Sebastian's are very similar. You smell the smoke. You smell the iron from the blood of the caravan being torn to pieces. I don't know what traumatic events you guys want to recall with that sensory illusion, but you guys start to smell it in this cavern.
Well, the good thing is it's an illusion because he gave it away, so let's metagame and get the fuck out.
Are you guys smelling that toast again?
If you haven't figured it out by now,
I smell the bitter betrayal of a close friend.
I was gonna say, I remember smelling being duped.
Can Arlan smell?
Duh.
Can they smell what the rock is cooking?
They can see.
I mean, that's
That'll
weird.
make sense.
Magic.
No.
can they taste?
Yeah.
No.
Smell.
When they get a
No.
mouth.
Oh, can they feel?
Yeah.
Well, can they empathize?
I think we've established yes.
Nice.
Do they see dead people?
Just
Yes. We've been over this.
See, and speak to.
Sometimes bring it back.
You continue north. You are now at the four-way stop. Left is the freedom. North is to not freedom. Right is to less freedom.
So your left is to freedom.
Yes.
That's the
you are-
direction we're going.
However, this is also
Good.
this is also the room that had the kobold statues.
They're gone, aren't they?
They're gone. Yeah.
Is that the tentacle?
What's going?
The kobold statues.
Yeah.
Ice.
yeah.
Ice people.
Yeah, the little men.
Head on a swivel.
Yep. Keep a close eye because we don't want little ice monsters to come out, or
They're not
things
in the
that-
room like they were before.
The
No.
little ice cold.
Or they might be thawed if something made them.
Well, we determined they were just ice.
Just ice.
They were kobolds, right?
No, well, y'all didn't see. They were shaped like kobolds.
They were ice
You didn't-
sculptures of cobalt.
Yeah, you did not see anything that appeared like, looking through it, color of a human or anything like that.
We're discussing, oh, where are they? We should keep an eye out as we're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
keeping an eye
right.
out.
Yes.
Everybody's just, huh, we gotta figure out this mystery gang. What? No.
Get out of here before the DM pulls some shit.
We all know it's nothing good. Cool, mystery solved.
Bear takes a minute. We should go back to Willis.
Ooh, you gonna go look at that big head with the glowing eyes?
Or the giant encased in ice.
Asshole.
What the hell?
Or
Yeah,
the
there's,
ghost that was just really upset.
We found some neat ruins, a giant metal head with like
We're about to take
shaped like a robot head. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to that room.
Yeah, you're going to get to experience
I bet
everything
you.
you meant.
Oh, the head's gone, or its eyes are glowing brighter.
Or it now has a flesh tongue.
Or
Mouth open.
we pry the mouth open and a beholder comes out.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's cool.
Oh, it isn't.
Beholder statue mouth? Yeah.
Or a tongue where every taste bud is a beholder.
That wasn't that good.
So in this room, y'all remember this room? Well, you don't. I don't think so.
Stalactites on the ceiling?
No, this is the room where the shadows came out, and you actually do see shadows moving along the wall still.
Cool. Peace.
Cool. Keep moving. Russell's keeping an eye. He's gonna launch an arrow at the moment one pops out of the wall.
Yeah, Oliver's just remembering that they sapped some strength from him, but also were pretty much useless when the light was around. Just like,
Ooh, so you just challenged my pride.
A group of shadows is called Pride.
Maybe.
See that thing? The eyes were glowing.
And it's still glowing.
Is it just a head, or is it a head on a something?
Looks
It's a head on
like
the floor.
I mean, there's debris around it. There's debris. It looked like at some point it might have been attached to something. But right now it's on the ground. The eyes are glowing. There's scratch marks around its mouth, like below on the ground, as if its mouth has actually opened before and pushed the ground around it.
The eyes started glowing when Russell was trying to pry them out of the right?
Yeah, it hasn't stopped.
Did
Okay,
it,
so-
and, yeah, it asked us show us what you got.
I think this is when Arlan becomes a conspiracy theorist.
Good.
Kind of theories.
Anybody want
Maybe.
Is that your dad?
Turns out I don't know anything. Yes.
Yeah, we're saving 2 dads on this trip.
Start looking the giant head up.
Anybody want to do anything?
Yeah,
Leave.
Inspiration.
Good, I spent one. I went back.
We're gonna have a max of 3, right?
Yep.
Cool. Boop, stay at 3.
Alright.
I like how we don't have to have Isaac's permission.
No, I told you I'm terrible with that.
Like,
He gave
JT
JT
do it.
permission to give it out.
No, I gave all y'all permission to give it out. Now, if y'all start doing bullshit, I'll stop that, but that was good. Y'all come back to this room, and the path has collapsed in front of you. This is the way
the
you
shortcut?
guys...
Russell goes, shortcut?
Well, it was, but it's not anymore.
What do you mean collapsed?
So, this is... The
path
walls are ice. In some places, you can kind of see where ice has encapsulated the like walls and stuff. This was a wall that y'all broke down and walked through, but this narrow gap has collapsed.
And it's just like
Okay.
out this way, and here is out, right?
It's just not good.
Oh no.
And we never went up this way, right? No, but that's not going to be out because
Yeah, but y'all did go up this way. There, y'all saw
Yeah,
a
that's right.
stone just chilling.
we're turning the slab.
Down and around.
Well, yeah, yep. So, quickly realizing she ain't got time for this.
Should I try to move up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Does it look like he could potentially break it?
I mean, he's a buff boy. I mean, it's
It's too long of an answer. All right.
Yeah.
It'd take about 13
No, I
minutes.
was like, I want that for the fact that your daylight runs out.
Fuck this cave with torches.
Nah.
No.
We flee.
Yeah, I know. I'm
We go
now
Quickly.
Those stairs are down, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep. We're going down the stairs.
I'm reading what's in the next room.
And we're hanging to the right this time. And Russell will remain 15-ish feet up the wall.
Here, you guys see a collapsed tower. I believe you scouted this room
Yeah,
out
so he
earlier.
actually knows exactly how to get it.
You also... Sorry, I have to go back to the other layer. See another hole that goes downwards. In this tower, it looks like there's...
Loot.
Kinda, I mean...
It doesn't matter.
possibly
We're not
loot.
stopping.
But there's
I mean, the exit's right there,
ancient
Russell.
books, things like that in there. Things that, whatever you would be interested in.
None of us know how to read. We're all illiterate. Let's go.
And we move.
You also see a chest
Where?
in the tower.
Burn the chest down smoke. Let's go.
Russell says the exit's over here.
It's oddly shaped like a bow.
Like a modern carrying case for a compound bow.
You do see a chest. It is not oddly shaped like a bow.
Yeah, at that point it would be you see Russell sprint into the tower.
Oliver continues to follow Russell's lead towards the exit.
That's where Russell
We
goes.
can come back. We can come back.
Yeah, we gotta come back and deal with the bad stuff in here after we get Dad to safety.
I think there's too much bad stuff in here.
Well, if we rest,
that
and
long.
we
And you'll die.
No. No. Gotta get that bow-shaped chest.
Listen, but that's pointless if you have to bring in your next character.
But then they
Before you
could come
get
back
the
and
thing.
retrieve from
Yeah.
the previous
well,
wars.
yeah, she's right because the bow doesn't really have the point; it's the arrows.
No, we're walking.
We're leaving all of
Okay, so as y'all pass
What do you
this
think's
hole,
down that hole?
I think there's a halfling down that hole.
Oliver falls into the hole.
One falling because you probably pushed Sebastian.
What the hell did Oliver go? Doesn't fucking matter.
He's cool.
Final offer.
No.
No.
And it's not the final offer. This cave will still exist,
We'll be back.
depending on how far away we're resting.
Alright,
Also might come back during his lunch.
you're here.
Don't. We'll find you again.
And then it's funny because Russell gets in and out of the cave fine, but comes back and the camp is destroyed and everybody's dead.
You're coming here to find Russell, and Russell's now hunting y'all.
And Russell doesn't get a backup character, he gets a backup party.
Anything else? You want to explore this room anymore?
We're exiting. We're leaving.
Want to go down this way?
Is that the exit?
No.
That
Possibly.
might be
It
the
isn't.
easier exit since that's
So y'all make it to this
Drop.
20-foot icy drop. Y'all want to attempt to climb it?
Russell walks up, pulls his rope out, takes a python.
Bayor,
Wait,
can you
drop,
carry that
like,
up?
If
Yeah.
we keep going, we go down?
No, you're
Go
going
up.
up.
Okay.
You drop down into this room.
Bayor is gonna.
Carry him up with flying.
That's fine.
Russell has a little
Wait,
hammer
I've seen
and a
you do
python and
this
he-
too, right?
yes.
So we could just go underarms, underarms, underarms. There we go.
Athletics checks.
Lead the dog.
Each take an arm. This isn't gonna go.
No, we're taking it.
Oliver will assist by giving you guys a throwing start.
I thought you were going to say throwing start.
Oliver jumps as you attempt to carry him. So who's carrying who? So I know what the DC on these checks
Russell
are.
sees the
Well,
two
we're gonna-
newcomers
we're gonna
attempting to
each
start
take
carrying
an arm.
him.
Take an arm.
Holy fuck!
And he continues with his python and the rope.
You
For the back-
okay,
you
tighten
straight
the rope.
good.
Go for it. Make
No,
a
it's
survival
not
see
either.
if
It's
you
a
do it
+1.
successfully.
You're rolling for both.
All right.
Now, who's doing what?
I'm gonna roll with athletics with advantage because
I'm taking my left arm.
Yeah, taking. I'm taking
Y'all
my-
doing one at a time.
One.
Okay.
One.
Who are you attempting to carry?
Well, first it'll be Sebastian, and then you can get Oliver at first. And just go up once. Boom.
So Oliver and Sebastian at the same time.
13 on my survival.
Okay. Then you're not rolling at advantage. You're carrying.
Well, the halflings were taking one at a time. Or I'm
Okay.
taking one. They're taking one, because that shouldn't be an insane thing. Then when it's the medium-sized creature, you will,
We struggled the entire time.
Okay, that's fine. Which one of you is carrying Buff Boy?
I'll take both away.
Yeah, because he weighs 280 pounds.
That's 600. Easy.
He's solid muscle.
Are you considered small?
Yes.
Okay,
He's a halfling.
that's fine. So
You
this
think
is.
he's
I
5
didn't.
feet wide?
I
Large.
need some options on these.
Large. Take
Okay.
him.
He's an ogre-sized halfling.
It's his
If
personality.
y'all will roll for me.
Yeah.
Sure is.
I get a 14.
I need better.
I got a 4.
So you kind of see him just like
I'll be
what
under
is your problem?
Sebastian, just kind of
you
he
can.
falls.
I mean,
Aren't you like 9 feet tall?
out of 4, he gets like
Well,
a
look
foot
at
off
Leech.
the ground before you rise. So this might be an issue. You're successful getting Buff Boy up.
Okay.
Alright. Well, you're there. Get the rope and just.
Tie this to it.
Russell rolled a 13 with his python. He hands the end, pulls up a little slack, and then hands it to Oliver. And then
Okay. Anybody that wants to attempt to climb, if your strength is 12 or above, you can do it as straight roll. If it's not, since you're basically having to use ice as your foot surface, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Well, can Oliver give him advantage if they're pulling?
If you're going to pull the rope each time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Try.
That was Russell's intention.
No.
He can use the python as a foothold.
You.
Oh, I thought you did the python up top, so you make like a.
No,
Yeah, it
it's
would've
probably
been-
on the.
Python on
Got-
the ground,
got it.
rope around it, rope over.
Gotcha.
You might be fine doing it because of your slippers, but you're standing on ice. 1 foot trying to pull a person up with a rope. I don't know if that's going to be.
He
Yeah.
sticks his spidey feet onto the ground and grabs Oliver by the belt.
That's fine, as long as you're distracted. Go ahead. You can roll normally.
And he's checking over his shoulder.
This is athletic. 8.
We're
You
gonna
go ahead and roll.
What do you need me to roll?
Well, you're gonna roll athletics too, right?
You're going to be doing most of getting up. Getting all in.
16.
Okay. So you, you get like 2 or 3
other
pulls.
foot. Other.
You get like 2 or 3 pulls, but he just like pulls the entire rope up and then drops it back.
You have when we went into the hole that had the
Oh,
meteorite.
and I fell.
Yep. Yeah.
Just grabs you by the head and yanks you up.
All right. So we now have.
Got 3 up.
So we've got the dog.
We got the dog. We got Adrian, and we got Sebastian.
Okay.
I'll take Sebastian real quick.
No, I thought Sebastian was successful.
I got him with
Oh,
success.
yeah,
He rolled like a
Four.
4.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well, then try Sebastian
How
again. I'll
both
take
of you help
the
Dad
dog.
up.
Okay.
Because that. Right?
Sure. Are you ready?
the dog was just looking at you like,
Yeah.
You're coming up next.
I think Adrian.
the animal was
Leave this
last.
dog here.
Low importance.
Adrian, climb up while we're doing it. Don't wait.
Right, yeah, she should be climbing while
Y'all
we're...
telling me what the fuck's going on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
she's climbing, we're
Adrian's a rogue. She runs around
Adrian,
the
get your
entire
ass up there.
thing.
Yeah.
In a round.
So you want her to run around?
No.
Yes.
Why would you say
Wait, what was
that?
Brian's backup character?
I mean, we gotta explore
Golden
options.
Age.
No, we don't.
Well, I say that.
Standing
They
high
have a
jump.
character online. You want to look at that? I'm not sure if that sheet's updated.
I mean, it has the ability scores. Y'all haven't changed
I'm
that.
not sure if that's...
No, he's changed his significantly.
He actually retooled them into something else. Ooh, yeah, some theme music. Let's go.
Okay, so climbing the rope. Go ahead and roll. Also, since you're giving people advantage.
Nice.
They're up.
Yep.
27. Natural 20. Oliver just looks and says, climb! And
Adrian's actually making even with her pathetic strength, she's making a good showing of it, and then Oliver just yanks, she just slides across the grass. It's like, woo!
Ready,
Into
Rooney?
the ceiling.
Let's go. Alright, I guess I'll roll with advantage.
Russell goes ahead and starts retrieving his rope and all.
Yeah. That's a 17 to pick
Alright,
up Sebastian.
Sebastian
with
gets
help.
up there.
Alright, there's a dog.
Come on, Smoke!
It looks at you like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Well, they're gonna carry you.
then the dog looks at you and just barks once, almost as if saying, come on, Baylor.
So, Bear's gonna fly back down there. He's gonna stare into his eyes. Does he have a soul? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You
Turns
just
out
hear
he's
Did I
Oliver,
think the dog has a soul?
Oliver leap off into
I looked into the
zero
dog's eyes
tolerance.
before, and
Come into your
I'm
brain.
trying to teach the dog Abyssal.
Oh,
I've had a run-in with Smoke
Okay.
a few times in the very early parts of this game.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, something weird's gonna be up with this dog, and I'm gonna make it happen.
You're gonna stare into its eyes, and then you're gonna see your face staring down at it in an
Oh.
icy cave.
So, yes, get down there. Please don't wiggle.
Rooney helps you.
Thank you.
So exactly says, had a good friend.
Something old somewhere. Go for it. This is an advantage.
Yeah, as soon as I start going, I'm like, oh, well, you're carrying the other side technically, so we're both up at the same time. 17 again.
Okay. You start coiling up the rope.
Well, he would have started coiling up the rope the moment Adrian was up.
T minus 7 minutes left.
We exit the cave.
You exit the cave. On your way out. Alright.
Puts a little extra hitch in our giddy up.
Is that behind us? And Oliver's like, nope. Don't have time for this.
Alright. So I believe you guys arrived right at the beginning of sunrise. Almost said sunset.
You do just to mess with.
So with that, y'all rested right before you came in the cave, or did you travel the 6 hours?
We traveled 6 hours.
We short rested, walked through the night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
To get there at crack of dawn.
So I do need everybody to make Constitution saving throws at this point because it's been a hot fucking minute since y'all have had a long rest.
I don't sleep.
Do you suffer exhaustion?
Probably.
Every living thing, I think, can suffer exhaustion.
Con save on the first one is a 10. So anybody roll below a 10.
No.
All the 9.
City boy.
Russell got a second win. I got a 22.
Let's go back now.
Bear is just kind of slowly
Well,
hovering,
13.
behind everybody, like,
I think the first one is just ability checks.
right, which is gonna get worse.
Well, we can go sleep. We can go sleep.
You can go sleep now. And then wake
Y'all
up.
want to sleep at the mountain?
Yeah, and like, and when it's pitch black.
You said now.
Go sleep now. We can go
Oh.
sleep now.
walk 6 hours to somewhere for comfortable sleeping.
I didn't say it. All right.
We should definitely walk at least
13 years.
1 or 2 minutes away from the mouth of the cave.
Y'all, it's up to you
More
at this
than
point.
that.
All right,
I want to be able to get in and back to the camp by the time. In roughly the length of one watch, I need to be able to get.
You're so lucky that Arlan doesn't know this point of view.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the only one noticing when leaving.
Let's.
Just like she's staring
We gotta
at
get
you.
out of
You know,
here.
all in staring at you. Yes or no?
yeah, we gotta.
Back to your turn.
Yeah, let's just go.
Just go all the way.
I'm gonna turn Sebastian. Are you comfortable moving?
Just fuck me.
Let's go.
It's like
Arlan, do you
nomad.
think your mage friend can teleport us out of here? Because I don't want to move anymore.
Make sure.
Do you need me to carry you?
You talking to me?
Yes, Arlan.
I'm never speaking to him again. Thanks.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
He won't let it be. I'm sorry, I'm pouty. I hate this place. I hate this.
I know you don't like being outside. I will carry you if you need me to.
We can go back inside.
You can call him. You talk to him.
No, I like being in the sun. There's a difference. This roughing it shit is for, I would say birds, but I can fly, so it doesn't make a whole lot of snap. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not for the birds. That's why I didn't say birds.
You feel a hint of
Oliver
guilt
will
about what
kind
you're
of climb
about
up
to
you
do.
and put a finger on your lips. Shh, I'll carry you.
You have friends that don't like being outside?
Like you've done it once before.
Maybe
Doesn't
threaten to keep me here really loudly. Maybe they'll hear and get mad.
threaten you? Why?
Me, yes.
Why would we threaten the...
I don't know.
I don't know, because he's weird and stupid.
We're gonna walk back to Mirgar.
This thing?
Same. You guys are good for
That's
another
weird
6
stupid,
hours,
or-
right?
My mage friend.
Ah,
You guys are good for another 6 hours,
I
right?
sense there seems to be some sort
Arlan
of...
My mage friend.
we went from well-trained strike force to a very
No.
argumentative bunch. And
We've never been
Well,
what
Siblings
any of us
argue,
would
it's
say
fine.
well trained. We're all individually trained
Combat's different.
You are.
in what?
yeah,
Anything.
it's true.
Yeah. Am I the leader?
No.
You just hear from Russell. He dad laughs at it.
I mean, I almost did get like one of the detective positions.
Yeah, you almost did there, buddy.
I'm proud of you, son.
Almost only counts in 42 fireballs.
It's on his shoulder. But I do think we need to leave.
Yeah.
Sebastian, you're speaking my
I don't
language.
know why y'all are taking so long.
We're walking.
We've been walking while having this discussion.
Yeah.
We came out of
said-
the-
We stopped. We did it.
Yeah.
They're-
We came out of the cave in dead sprint and never left dead sprint. We're just-
Oh, that's why I failed my con save. It's because we're sprinting the entire time.
Okay. Y'all got horses, right? If I remember right, and y'all hitched them up on the road, or did y'all not do that?
We left him an hour away on the road.
Okay.
So those are dead.
Probably.
We don't know.
They're
We
horses.
drew so much attention.
Okay.
It could be.
I'm not gonna say they're dead, but they're not there because it's on the main road and people travel it, and there's free fucking
We would
vehicles.
travel near this though.
You mean from one town to the other on the road? I don't know. Your entire fucking caravan?
Yeah, leader. What do you think about them apples? That the horses
Oliver
ate.
knew this. He
I don't
didn't.
think
He
we should
decided
reinforce
not to tell you when we were hitching horses.
Where they were at?
Yeah, horses are a bad investment, and we should never have them out to good.
Yeah.
Smoke counts.
As one of the good investments, I agree.
He barks at you.
We're still walking.
Yeah. When did you learn how to do that? And I think you know what I'm talking about.
That
I know.
is my friend.
I was not talking about that, but yes.
Oh,
Why?
I meant
Flex
I'll
his
flap
wings.
my wings.
Do you have
at
wings?
first.
no.
My shoes done.
Wait, things can fly without wings?
Oh yeah.
Russell checks his little booties.
I
mean,
had.
You can describe the boots how you want.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were the ones with the wings on.
That's
Like
what they
Mercury.
are, but
Tiny
rather
little
than
hands.
that, I just like them being boots like that have a little bit of dust coming off the soles.
Nice. Okay.
Um,
You can fly and you have a friend.
my mom paid a visit over the past couple days, but didn't stop to say hi,
Oh.
which was great. That felt great.
Wait, you gotta see her?
No,
Oh, that sucks, man.
but she left me my boots and a note and I guess she dropped my friend off too because I haven't seen him since we were in the Feywild.
What do you mean, your friend?
My shadow.
Oh, I thought that was just like your shadow.
Yes.
Russell goes up to Rooney's shadow while they're walking and kind of taps it with his foot as they're walking.
Just make a smack at you.
The shadow does?
Yeah.
But not Rooney. Rooney doesn't move on the wind. Or does Rooney's arm move to smack Russell's foot with his shadow?
The way that I'm doing it is more that he's kind of his own entity. So the echo's gonna smack you.
Does he feel it?
I mean, he's
Yeah,
got a negative
all
1
10.
strength, so no.
I mean, you physically
yeah,
feel
he's-
something, but it's
You
not
might feel
painful.
pressure.
It's like literally someone slapped your hand away.
He sees it move independently, and so
Knock it off.
yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. He actually goes, has a couple people between him and Rooney.
Do you prefer to fly in the day or the night?
Good day.
Shall we?
Maybe for a bit. These don't really keep up as well as I used to be able to.
Okay. Well then, let's wait for a more opportune. Okay.
Sounds good.
I have not flown with anyone before.
You've carried me before.
I've not flown with someone who could fly on their own accord before.
Really? I would have thought that someone could do that with you.
Yeah, I think you're all huge pieces of shit.
It's how
Russell said that, yeah.
We need a cool thing. They have a cool thing.
Try a
Russell
handshake.
Walks up a tree and then walks back down the tree.
Okay.
You can ride smoke.
No, I can't. I'm
hear
bigger
them
than smoke.
Smoke's tough.
No, I'm not talking anymore.
Would you like,
Sebastian
would you
walks
like me
up
to
to
carry you?
Sebastian walks up to you and says, "They have cool things, but you are a cool thing."
Don't call them a thing.
Yeah, they're not
That's really
So
insensitive.
what are they?
You can't just
They
say that.
Yeah.
They're an entity
They
living
help
out
people.
their own desires.
This is all of us realizing we've never really thought about that.
Oh.
So, Sebastian, what are you going to do when we get you back safe and sound to your caravan and never come back this way ever again?
Well, I mean, I'm not coming directly back, but we make loops, go to towns. That's our living. It may be on it. Here's the thing, though. Most time we were attacked by that thing, it was far to the southeast.
So it's following you around.
It may just be happenstance. Sadly, and I know you all are going to make fun of me, but us halflings are easier to carry. You can grab two people at once. I think it's just easy for it.
Have you thought about just getting into
Make it all good.
No, just getting getting into a town and doing your trade there?
That's not on the way.
It's really boring.
You know,
Have
that's
you thought about just being good at roughing it?
I thought about it, and I thought about not it.
No.
Fight me, IRL.
What's it called? Stupid.
Sebastian just looks at you and says, "You have your way, we have ours. Now, we're probably going to skip this location on the next circuit next year, but hopefully that thing gets dealt with. I don't know how it's traveling around, if it's averse to sunlight like it is."
My suggestion is to find something like what Oliver has.
I can give you the globe.
No, we need that.
Yeah, no. That's like your thing. The power of the sun. The palming.
Only the second time I've used that portion. But I have to say that both times it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, but you can't see in the dark, right?
Well, with light, yeah.
So
Maybe you should hold on to that.
I got torches.
Your family
That
will
doesn't-
pass through your harvest at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then let's wait till.
Yeah. You're planning on swinging through around the Accords.
Well, I mean, I was thinking that we would.
Okay,
No,
maybe don't.
Well, I see the appeal. Good trade.
Do you deal in, what was it, cotton, silk, rayon? What's going on with this?
I mean, we're a nomadic tribe. Our craftsmen are varied. We're well known. We deal with a lot of stuff. And we bring stuff from other towns from all across Faerun with us.
Yeah, but don't you make fabric?
Do they make fabric? I'm sure someone makes fabric, yeah.
When you describe the caravan, they're big
One of
fabric
their-
makers.
their primary trades is in like fabrics and leathers.
So my question is really getting to, can they do custom jobs
Yes.
for like tailoring? Because Speor needs new threads to go along with his half plate.
Can you make me something that like someone respectable would wear
There you go.
in court, preferably for wearing over armor?
Sure. Any particular colors? I think you'd look good in blue and silver. Maybe green.
I'm a little attached. I'll do green and silver.
Hey, that'll be cool. What are you attached with? I don't remember what you... Anything else?
Outside of walking,
You're not walking, but I just
Yeah.
think it's anything else anybody wants to bring up or talk about or...
Let's say,
Just cleaning blood off people while we're walking.
thank you. I think I'm gonna look into learning how to do that.
It is one of my absolute most used.
I see.
honestly, I've never been cleaner since I've met you.
Rooney, I don't think you exist in this plane, my friend. You everything should be clean, as warm or as cold, taste just the way you want all the time.
It's like home on the road.
Maybe that'll make roughing it easier.
And then it
So
wouldn't be
far.
rough in there.
I haven't had
it's called
those,
glamping.
I haven't had a plain ration yet.
Oliver
You
died.
haven't had a what yet?
I haven't had a plain ration yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you for making
2
mine
years
taste. Look, luckily, I didn't have to have a last meal.
Oh god, make me taste like Nemo and said, no, not me, my last.
Let me taste mint. No, I don't want to be an Andy's mint for a vampire. I like the blood in my mouth.
You'll make it back to Mirabar. You'll go to the caravan first, you're going to Mirabar first.
Wherever the parents
into
are.
Mirabar to go to the inn where he left Linda and Ellie.
Obviously, they're missing.
Yeah.
The best part is you're like, oh, they're missing. And I'm like, where'd they go? And then someone says, oh, they went up north, like the way that we just came from. But like the thing ran past us, got it, and ran back. I'm like,
Yeah, no, the daughter thought they could help, so.
there you go.
Alright. They're there. They're in, well, one's there. It's the middle of the day, so the daughter's there. You can probably suspect your mom's doing stuff around camp and stuff, or around town. Obviously happy to see Sebastian. Was there anybody else? Did y'all find Willis? Did you find any of the other scouts?
We'll let Sebastian tell you all about that later.
Just that Rustle.
Oh!
And Willis.
She rolled a natural one.
God.
Okay.
Did Sebastian see the new state of anyone?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Did he see any of them as
fair
vampires?
than
You haven't asked him that yet.
but Dad, you did say it was like you told Arlan when they were talking to you, not next to you, but in I guess your head.
Oh, was that you?
Yes.
Thank you. That was very helpful to know that y'all were coming.
That it was a no. Well, we only heard them, but we never saw one. Did you ever see it?
Yeah. It was most definitely a no.
Yeah.
Something was strange about it. It was.
That whole place was strange, so that would make sense.
Some of he clears his throat. Tells his kid to go get his mother, her mother, his wife, and then she leaves the room and he'll stop talking. Then some of us it ate. Others of us it did something to them that made them not right. But they would act right. And it's almost like they were just doing it to fuck with the survivors. Sometimes it would lead us away when we got close to the entrance, trying to help, only to realize that you're walking into a trap. Sometimes they just spoke with you in one part of the cave, and then I guess then in the middle of the night they just carried us to another part to keep us disoriented. Soon I discovered I should not trust anybody. Then I saw Willis bleeding on the ground, and I made a call.
Yeah, we dealt with one, and we almost dealt with another. And we know Willis is not coming back. Yep.
Did you cast identify on the items? On the way back?
No, I didn't think I could.
I mean, it's creatures, so you can do it on others.
Creatures within 60 feet, so if it targets a creature, it can't move.
I can do it ritually, so I don't.
No, me too.
Okay.
Here, I'll hand you one. I can take one.
Well, I don't have a plan.
I'll hand you a pearl. Here we go. Let's put our heads together.
Okay.
Do that thing.
Russell puts the bag on front ways.
Defensive actions or precautions have been taken by the caravan.
That'll probably be better described by you, but one of their main forces is called the Outriders, and they specialize in scouting to avoid situations like this. Because, the best way to protect a large mobile thing is to just avoid conflict when it happens.
Yeah.
But if actual conflict happens,
I mean, the Outriders themselves are a pretty potent force that's mounted. Thanks.
We're pretty potent.
Yep. More than likely within the caravan itself, they would have a few spellcasters, but if it truthfully came down to it, the way that they would defend themselves is use their mobility if it's possible, and if not, then they would more or less kind of create an encircled camp that they would then defend.
I should look at carrying stakes and holy water. Future.
Like I said, we thought that was a one-time thing. And quite frankly, I still think it's a coincidence that we just keep passing it. I don't think it's... we got to figure out how it travels. If we can figure that out, we'll know how to deal with it going forward.
I'm not sure that a coincidence is worth any more lives.
But don't get me wrong. We're going to try to figure out how to deal with, I guess, Noel's holy water and stakes won't help.
Vampires.
Who is it? Can that exist?
Mm-hmm. Bear will go over the spiel of what a vampire is.
No, I'm sorry. I understand what a vampire is, but how can a Noel that's part demon become a...
Magic can do a lot of strange things.
Okay, well maybe we will look into holy water and stakes. Is that how you kill a vampire? Obviously daylight.
Running water, daylight, or sunlight, I should say. A pointed stick to the heart, decapitating it. Garlic is not real.
That
I don't
option
think,
is just straight avoid it.
Holy fire?
Yeah, I don't think decapitating actually
I've never
works in
seen
D&D.
What's that?
Decapitating doesn't work in D&D.
Oh, he tells me that? Cool.
No, I'm telling you that since you rolled it for 20.
You're
But the head
telling
of the
me
battle
if
set
you
gets
cut
the
the head off...
They turn into mist and they go back to their...
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That
I figured the
running water.
mouth would just be mashing around. Kind of.
Does the head turn to mist and go back to the body, or does the body turn to
They
mist
just
and go back
both and it just congeals and goes.
And then the head.
Just the center head.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
Now, whether the head goes back onto the top when it reforms, who knows? I'm
In the kneecap.
Yeah.
right at perfect biting distance for...
For halflings.
Knee to the face. No!
It's so weird. It's just running headless, and it's on the knee, just...
The Cronenberg monster.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie it is, but the guy that's running really fast and he just went kneeling and he just knees him in the face, but it's just a mouth.
What? Was that an actual sentence?
Yeah, that was a sentence, but it combined two thoughts. But anyway, y'all should understand.
The human centipede?
No, there's a...
Below her mouth?
it's a movie where a guy was just fighting somebody, like a group
Oh.
of people, and one was kneeling and he was running by and just kneels in the face. And,
Gotcha.
and then I've now combined that with vampire meat.
I thought you were saying that there was a mouth on the knee.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Yes, knee
Watch some
mouth.
out of Bollywood, man.
That was an anime called Parasite.
There you go. But yeah, there's several. He'll give them all the ways. And yeah, don't invite them in to a residence.
It's hard when you don't have a permanent residence.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up. But you're exactly right. I don't. So, do these caravans in Dungeons and Dragons count as mobile homes? Like a tiny, like
Yes, they would have
Tiny hut?
Yeah,
like van life?
the wagon itself is going to be. Think of the Peaky Blinders,
I don't.
and they're
It's like a wooden wagon that has a door. It's the
Like is it
actual vehicle itself will probably count as a residence. I don't know if the camp.
because
It's got a door. It's got a threshold.
Esmeralda had that. Where it was one that had like a bed in it, and you could like it had a bench and a nice like a chest and a mirror and stuff.
treasure wagon.
Yeah, the blow up wagon.
Pie juice.
Give that blow up wagon.
Anyway, you like daggers? You got a better one to do.
I'm going into the city. Oh, well, are we?
Go ahead and say that again.
Okay, we're still actually in there. Okay. I'm gonna order a meal and something to drink. You guys, I'll be at the bar. Just let me know what we're doing after you figure this out.
Yeah,
I just want something hot.
I mean, once Mom and Ellie get back, I think we all go have a meal. That sounds good to me. So I'll catch up with you guys.
Russell goes to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we all are gonna do it, that's fine. But he's like, give me an ale and a snack and a charcuterie, just something that makes me feel like I'm not out in the fucking woods.
Where are we spending the night tonight?
On the material plane.
Wow, Oliver, that was impressive. You've been doing real good lessons with Father Portugal.
Yeah, I've been studying.
You just pull out
Nerd.
No.
Yeah. You guys think I'm going into Paladin? It's actually Wizard.
You move your
And it's
thing
divination.
back, and it's something.
No, it's abjuration, so you cast counter spell every time you cast a spell.
Yeah, with a witty remark.
Let's be real.
Me and my -1 intelligence is gonna be the bane of your existence.
But that's why you're gonna
It already is. What are you
But
talking
that's why
about?
you're gonna do abjuration, because then you can attach your proficiency to it. So it makes
Yeah.
up for it.
What a world to live in.
Okay, so what items did you identify? I gave you two, if I'm right. One was a staff of charming, and the
And
other
a
was a staff of...
Warple hammer.
I don't think they make Warple hammers.
Just knock their head off.
Just limbs disappear when you hit them with a hammer.
Let's see. So it's staff of charming and I forget what the other thing
It
is.
was a ring of something, wasn't it?
Well, there's the ring of the ring.
Ring of
Which
the Ram.
Adrian has. They will need to be... Hold on.
Oh, Oliver will give Adrian back the spear.
And a mantle spell resistance.
I gave that to Adrian, but
Russell's going to reach into the bag on his chest to try to dig out those gems that he chucked in there earlier.
Okay, it's just an empty... Oh, are you thinking about reaching out? Are you thinking about grabbing the gems when you go in?
Yeah, he's like, I want to see what those gems were.
Okay, so then you find the gems.
So he just reaches in, feels the gems, and
Pulls them out.
does he feel anything else in there? It just feels like an empty bag. Well, we don't know what's bag holding yet. He just chucks it in the trash now. And then, what gems does he have?
They're amethyst. Each one is worth 100 gold.
So 4 100 gold.
Did you find that in there?
Safe. In the safe.
Have you emptied it out yet?
It's empty.
Does it just look like the bottom of the bag?
actually it was like only like black and
You know, I never really thought of what a bag of holding inside looks like.
If it just looks like a void and he can't see the bottom at that point of your life suspicion, and he would throw it in the trash.
Puts me just over and I have to get a +1 to this one.
I get a +1 hammer for my
But you string the hammer up into
But
the.
don't you owe me money?
Said it was fine.
Oh yeah, all of
You don't know.
Okay.
But Brian, the player, wants you to suffer.
Yeah, and Russell intends to pay him back. James says it's going to take as long as it takes.
So yeah, it does, like, something is odd. Either it's, you look inside and it seems much bigger, or it is some sort of extra dimension, however you want to picture that in your head. But you can tell by looking inside that this is not normal.
That's just this.
In the dark, probably not, because it's dark vision. It's an empty bag to you.
He
So,
drops some of the amethyst in,
okay.
reaches back and tries to grab it.
You thinking about grabbing them?
He doesn't know how it fucking works.
I know, that's why I need to know what you're doing.
He drops all of them in,
Okay.
cinches it up, and then shakes.
Don't hit it.
He,
What you got going on
he shows Bayor. Yeah, Bayor just sees him fucking with the bag and shit.
Like, okay.
From the wrong hand motion. But he reaches in and grabs the 4 amethysts, and he says, and he clacks them together.
Yeah.
Chucks it back into the bag.
Okay.
Shakes it up.
No sound.
Oh, it's a bag of silence.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a trick bag, so you don't
Sticks
ruffle
that
around.
in and screams.
Would you like us
Actually,
to just?
No, yeah. What does he pulls the amethyst back out, and then he pulls it over his head.
Oh no!
Russell disappears into the bag.
No, it isn't. Does that really what happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
He's sitting at the bar. He's sitting at the
I don't know
no.
how they work.
No, he's
He's not gone forever, but I'm not gonna tell you how to
No,
look.
that's fine. Okay.
He's sitting at the bar.
Oh
And he
no!
pulls the amethysts out, pockets them, and then just goes.
Oh,
Bear's gonna pick up the bag. He's going to look at it.
And then just
He's going to actually cast the spell Identify, so just
No,
happens.
give him do it 10 minutes. Pull that bird out. That's how Russell goes.
Ah,
It's so-
it's this.
You have to think of the thing you want to pull out. You better hope that's Russell's real name. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. You just have to think of it.
In order for it to work, you have to think of the sound of leaves rustling. But you're just sitting there thinking the name Russell.
Russell.
Where's Russell?
He's just sitting there like,
So,
what is Russell experience?
Can you flip it, or does that make the extra dimensional?
We don't want to do that.
Interdimensional.
Yeah. Probably don't want to put this inside out.
With Identify, do you know how to... So unless we actually... How do we figure out what was already in
this
there?
is what you know. The bag has an interior space considerably larger than normal dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter, 4 feet. The mouth is 2 feet in diameter, 4 feet deep, can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding the volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its contents. Retrieving an item requires an action. If the bag is overloaded, pierce it torns, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered across the astral plane. Let's not do that. If the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again.
Oh.
Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. It has 10 minutes of air, after which they begin to suffocate. Placing a bag inside of an extra-dimensional space created, such as created by Druid's Handy, Haversack, a portable hole, etc., instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane. The gate originates where one item was placed inside the other. Any creature within 10 feet is automatically sucked through the gate to a random location on the astral plane. The gate then closes. The gate is one way and can never be reopened.
I could live with it.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to sneak you into the mage's place and be like, we got to pocket
Yeah.
Arlan.
You gotta remember though, it's 4 feet deep.
I can crouch.
Just remember to crouch. Because if not,
All right. Bear is going to flip it out, trying to get not in the middle of everybody and be like,
the best part is it's full of gold.
400 swords.
All on top of Russell.
Russell just...
a ball rolls out with a wick that's on fire.
Is that real?
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna
Russell
run
falls
away.
out too, right?
snuff.
I was
I was going to say, because prestidigitation should be able to nix a wick.
Oh, okay. So I am actually going to roll a few magic items, and I'm going to do what we did last time. But we'll do that. Actually, breaks in about 14 minutes. So we'll go ahead and here in a second do break. Sure. I also got to use brushing. But you're safely out of the bag. Bag is inside out.
Yeah.
A few items came out. Some of them are going to be mundane. Some of them are going to be magical. Anybody want to do anything else while we wait? Do I need to think over?
Petition the DM that one's a bow and one's a hammer.
I will ask if anything upon Russell
It's
rolling
gonna
out of
be-
the bag piques his interest immediately in the shit all around it.
Yeah, just
It's gonna
check
be,
on Russell.
Single
it's-
items, you're going to get to roll for 2, and I'll have to think about the hammer. But we can make one of those.
You just gave me 400 gold, so I'll buy a bow and leave at the Artar. Or
Could be a
here.
cool bow.
That's true. I mean, if it's cooler bow.
Diamond.
Just
What about in the
I would
rough?
like a diamond for revivify.
I mean, that's
That's my
mundane.
request.
So there were some mundane items.
So,
How about I just make all the wealth that was in there a dime?
that's fine. It's like, man, you went into the bag and turned the amethyst into a single 300 gold.
No, the amethyst obviously comes.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's in his pocket. The diamond too. He found it while it was in there.
You're just sitting there looting.
So, but before,
I like the
He had no idea what
Every time he goes into a new bag, it's like, hey, what's up?
oh,
He's gonna be sticking his head in bags forever now. Running around like a cat when he gets into a plastic bag.
God, the one bag that eats people when they get into it.
yeah.
That's showing up in this campaign.
But yes, Bear would flip the bag right again, hand it to Russell. You okay?
So what did he see in there? Is it just void?
It's an inch of, it's basically, imagine being put into a closet in pitch black. Like 64
So-
cubic feet worth of space, that's pitch black.
But he's like standing on solid ground.
It's like a little storeroom almost.
He's been running around hitting walls. Oh, yes. He pops out and he's just like,
Yeah, it's okay. Calm down. You're fine.
We're here.
Probably wouldn't do that again. He'll hand the bag back to you.
Goes right back in.
right back onto his chest so he can dive into it whenever he needs to.
That's his rope trick.
There's more in there, I swear.
You're a Pokemon.
Hey, I have a question.
Pidgey.
Before Russell carries this around, can that enter the extra dimensional space of rope trick? Because
No,
he
that's
has
one of the ones that specifically says it cannot do.
cool. So you explain how it works.
Yeah.
And then Russell
Oh,
cast rope trick.
No!
he,
And we're going to begin the actual
we
campaign.
Yeah.
With these characters.
he
would you like me to hang on to it?
gives it to Rooney.
Okay.
I can't have that.
No. I was like, don't put your head in it.
Does it feel cold?
What'd you do?
Just seeing if it's cold. Is this one of the ones that's gonna keep things fresh? It's not. Yeah.
It's a whole lot of stuff.
You find a one is a set of braces. I gotta look at the type of armor. That falls out. Come on. And then a breastplate of balance.
What are those things?
I tell you identify these.
Yeah.
Braces of flying daggers, which basically allows magical daggers to appear and be thrown. And then the
Adrian! I wonder who that one's for.
breastplate of balance. I went off that screen because I'm a doopy head. Doopy head. It has 4 charges. You can use the charge to gain one of the following advantages. When you or a creature you see within 60 feet of yourself is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can spend 1 charge and take a reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by the advantage or disadvantage. Or you can expunge and balance. As a bonus action, you can spend 2 charges to cast Lesser Restoration from the armor. The armor gains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
So it can effectively cancel an advantage or disadvantage on a creature
Within
For
60
one
feet.
charge.
For one charge.
and cast Lesser Restoration for 2 charges.
Is that first one? Oh, I guess it's not a specific spell. I was gonna say, is it a divination spell?
That feels Arlan-ish to me.
It's just it's a
You were medium.
tuned medium armor.
Here, where?
Nice.
You said that first part was a reaction.
Yes.
It's a reaction.
And the second one is a bonus action.
Say again.
The second one is a bonus action.
No, you actually just cast the spell.
As a bonus action.
Oh, as a bonus. Oh, really?
Holy
Damn.
cow. Yeah. Oliver's strapping it onto Arlan.
Its armor consists of fitted metal chest
Oh, it doesn't-
pieces
Metal chest pieces?
worn with supple leather. That's what it says. Metal
Well, you-
chest pieces.
Oh,
But he
and it makes
said
your...
chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Although it leaves the legs and arms relatively unprotected, the armor is good protection for the vital organs.
And a breastplate is an AC of 14.
And it looks like it's interlocking gears almost.
And then what are the mundane?
Or were there only 2 magic?
Yeah, I picked 6, one for each
Gotcha.
of you, and I'll roll randomly to see who got it.
Yeah.
300 gold with the diamonds.
Right in the pocket of the pants. How much does? Yeah, let's say.
Then there are
How many were those?
then there are books, random just lore stuff.
It requires diamonds worth 300 gold pieces. Yep. That'll keep us alive.
I assume Russell's occasionally heard you say diamonds.
Books on.
Yeah.
Like what kinds of stuff?
Doesn't matter. Russ burns him immediately.
One called
He's anti-knowledge.
Love.
There's a book written in that language that you heard. It's an ancient dialect of Elvish. Then there's just some well-preserved set of ropes that kind of match one of the dead dudes. And a ornate-looking staff, but it's obviously not like magical, but it's just very nice.
Can I try to read the book?
Sure. Do you speak Elvish?
I do.
Okay. Then I will need you to make a general. You know what? Make a history check.
Ooh.
I would like to help them.
You speak Elvish.
Gonna,
Oliver would like to detract help.
Yeah, God. Oliver, shut up. I'm trying to read.
Well, I mean, they can cast guidance, but
It won't work.
well, okay.
I can't. I don't have guidance.
In this instance, I will try to give you guidance if I see you are collabing on something.
now does the spell say you can't target creatures, or does it say like you're immune to the effect? I can't remember.
Let me.
Because that would be the first indication that something weird has happened.
Band of brothers. Perfect.
The wearer and creatures within 60 feet cannot be targeted by divination.
Okay, so you actually start casting the spell, and part of the mechanics of the spell, so to speak, is you try to have the weave surround the person or the spell, and it won't, for whatever reason.
I got 5.
With advantage?
I rolled 2 4s.
Maybe the handwriting's bad, I don't know.
Russ said, I read Elvish. Let me take a look at that. What did he roll? What am I looking at? He doesn't even know. Russ doesn't know what he's looking for. He just starts
He
reading.
doesn't know how to read.
Do you speak Elvish?
Yeah.
Okay, you can roll, or you can.
Rolling history.
You remember there was a voice in the back of your head that translated for you. You want to ask.
I'm trying to figure it out on his own.
Okay.
That'll be a 17.
Alright, it's going to take some time. Because, like I said, this is an ancient dialect. Yes, it stems from... It's almost like someone speaking Spanish trying to translate Latin. Some of it works easy, some of it doesn't. So, but it's generally... You get the general gist. It's a diary from an old civilization of a wizard, give or take. So a wizard wrote this about their journeys. Maybe it has interesting stuff in it, but like I said, this is a civilization that's the word Netherese pops up. But now you're starting to get it. But
Get you a rough translation over the next couple of days.
That'd be great. Thanks.
And Russell will be spending his watches transcribing that to the best of his ability with the assistance of his internal friend.
do you ask for assistance from your internal friend? You do? She gladly gives it, but if you'll raise the thing one more time.
That's right. What's the keep track? So 18. What happens when I get to... What's the activation number? What am I counting up to? Quit asking them.
Are magic items looking tasty?
No. We just find your guy. That's your little spell. You never have to give me anything ever again.
Periodically goes into the bag of holding so we can shout out.
Okay.
You just eat the bag of holding.
But it's full of magic items. So
Satisfies you a hot minute. Unless that spot in you is like an extra neutral space, then your whole body just inside out.
then he turns into a flesh gate to the astral plane.
It just gets worse.
So, Arlan, I've got this staff here that you might want to look into.
What does it do?
Well, it's no common staff. It has some ability like the armor you're wearing, where there are some uses to it, and you get uses back daily at dawn. This is a staff that you can use to tell people what to do, and they have to do it if they're weak-willed. You can try to win a person over and charm them, or you can comprehend all languages.
I would like that, yes.
Okay.
Wait. So you can translate that book?
Sure.
I was gonna give it to them quicker, but
Russell goes, nope! It has to be worth it.
because that didn't necessarily come by naturally, so I was like, wait, jury,
I forgot we had that fucking staff.
I
So
can do it faster now. Well, give me an hour. Then I can do it faster.
It's just-
Russell steps outside, and a few minutes later you hear,
so you now have the staff of charming. And it's got all his charges.
of suicide.
Well, did you find the... What's the armor? The breastplate of balance? What's the armor?
who's liquid death?
It's breastplate.
armor class?
Medium.
It's a breastplate. Yeah, medium.
Medium?
Uh,
And what number?
It's a 14.
14 plus max of 2 decks.
Oh, are you trying to find it in here?
Yes, not it.
Oh, really? That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a 14 AC.
Okay.
So
Yes.
just look up a breastplate. Let's see.
Nothing.
Is anybody's liquid death?
Yes, it's Ryan's.
It's been in there for like a really long time.
Cool.
Is he gonna be mad if I drink it?
He'll have feelings about it.
Sounds like a yes, but you didn't say yes, so I'll just drink it and then blame you.
Don't do that.
Just here, I'll get a picture. Just put it next to Jake.
Here you
Oh,
go.
I can do it.
Yeah,
in that
here,
command.
I'll open it, put it next to the
Nice.
AC.
Yeah, a breastplate is 14 plus your dex mod maximum of 2.
He's coming
And
back
the
to
breastplate's
braces and
nice.
flying daggers.
Because you don't
Yeah.
have to have disadvantage on stealth,
Yeah.
which is great. So
No. He's gonna give him the spear back, and then
Yeah, I already gave him the spear back.
and then Oliver will have the bracers.
And my fortune button.
Start throwing daggers.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you have an 18, right?
Can it be the bracers for on hammers?
I do also have a shield that I have to use.
Nice. So yeah, you'll have a shield plus. Let's see.
But
You
again,
have an 18.
I mean, it doesn't have
Can
to.
I
You can throw daggers,
spell with a
Yes, I
shield?
can.
and you have no range.
So
No, I have to
you
short
can
That's why I haven't used
And,
it.
Yeah.
understand.
They just
Yeah,
got the
well,
Wing
you
of
have to have one
Ram
free.
and Spell Mantle resistance, so it's not like
And,
they're walking out with
I-
nothing.
and a magic
Yeah, your
spear.
hand. Yeah.
Maybe you could
then I'm
board
gonna
it.
use it a lot.
I
Would you
don't know.
like your scale mill
Speaking
back?
of bartering,
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna set.
Was there movement
You don't have
identified?
it anymore.
Russell's had a couple of drinks.
Thanks.
Is it early enough that a place to sell those amethysts would be open?
I'll probably end up
Tomorrow?
selling it for 20.
You can sell it
Cheap.
for the value, or you can
Oh, I know
risk
value.
rolling charisma to get more or less.
Russell's perfectly fine with the bet.
And to be clear, to make sure this works as intended, shield in one hand, free hand. You can do somatics and all that, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I thought so. I just want to double check.
Oh, and
Now, also, I think y'all allows for a holy symbol to cast spells. So if you put whatever divine symbol interprets you on your shield, that counts as a holy symbol.
Do your people do metal cutting?
Metallurgy?
Metallurgy.
Engraving.
Yeah, metallurgy.
that's what it's called. Can I get an engraver?
Bear's like,
I'm not
yeah,
correcting you.
No, Bear's 100% like,
Yeah, I'll go find one.
metallurgy.
Oliver will go find someone that can do
Because what's funny is
engraving or-
he's like, I read this out of a book, so you could be right.
before Russell dips out to sell the amethyst, do we need this? And I'll stack the four of them.
Money?
My debt says yes.
What the?
I don't remember.
It's a weird thing to say.
I think it was 253 gold, if I remember correctly, and he pulls out a logbook.
Didn't you buy
280 gold, 200 to Russell, or 200 to Oliver. He says in perfectly clear.
He's like, and it's 200 to Russell. It's pretty.
Well, no, that's the thing. You paid me back, so we're good.
Oliver still owes Russell 200 gold.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay up, motherfucker.
I'll give you my 2 silver and 8
Are you going to
copper.
go and sell
Oh.
some stuff?
I have a gift for you. I
Nah.
have a little alms box. There's nothing in it, but you can ask for donation. And say it's for a church. You can lie. Is what I'm saying. Here you go.
She's giving you a
Oliver
con.
is just sitting there staring. Like, that's not okay.
Or you can
You're
have a
saying-
donation.
You're walking around looking like a beggar. You may act like
You want money.
Hey, no. He takes it in the what is it with the line from Dune after Homeboy spits. We accept it in the way it was
yeah,
in the way
yeah.
in which it was given.
Oh yeah. Well, and Arlan's not like in the middle of the group here. Is this thing that you can lie
Yeah.
about? We like go over or like take donations.
Come over
for
here, you little poor
delivery
creep.
or something.
Everybody roll a perception check. And you see her giving.
Well, I mean, Oliver's just there, naturally.
Oliver's always just right behind one of the people talking.
And then I need 2 hours.
Yeah. 2 hours, you're going to go see an engraver. It's going to
Yes.
cost 7 gold.
Okay. You got some
Um,
stuff, because
Unless y'all.
Arlen doesn't need
Oliver
that.
is just trying
this
to
armor
find
anymore,
one
they'll
to
hold up the-
bring them back to
the
Arlen.
scale mail.
You
so.
get the price, so I don't have to.
Can I borrow that back? Put the armor in there. Fix the this in there.
Can we get the staff
Which armor
in
did you
there?
put in there?
The scale mail that
Her old
Arlen's
scale mail.
using.
Okay. Yeah, so in there, what else did you say?
Isn't there a nice staff or something that we can sell off?
You want my spear? I've used it.
Oh,
for-
there's the person's staff. It's going to be whatever the price of normal staff is. Maybe a little more if you sell to the right person.
That's fine. I was gonna say. So
I should
So-
not give it to you. That's my only
Intellectually,
weapon.
intellectually, you know, selling the wizard shit will probably get you more in your time,
okay, that's fine.
unless you're hooking for funds right now.
Or you can have my quarterstaff. Let my quarterstaff.
Yeah. So he's off to sell some scale mail, a quarterstaff, and 400 gold worth of amethyst.
Easily 13 silver.
We use the Salvatore economy. That's about 10,000 gold.
Scale mail, you'll get 25 gold unless you haggle.
Yeah.
The quarterstaff, you'll get a silver piece unless you haggle. It's not what I mean.
He will be bringing you back 25 gold and 1 silver.
For what?
Your scale mail and the quarterstaff.
Oh. Okay.
I'll just let you add
Obviously,
that to yours.
the 4 amethyst will be the 400 gold. So.
Yeah.
And if are y'all selling the wizard's robe?
No,
book and-
we'll hang on to that if it's one of those. Well, let's sell this in Yatar. This will be worth something there.
If you find, so if you go up to any normal merchant, they're going to give you what it's worth.
Yeah.
But a wizard might be interested in an ancient civilization's shit. So.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to give you that. Never mind.
What's that, Arlan? You're having a thought?
I still have 2 doses of third eye.
Oh, let's sell some drugs in the middle of Mirabar. I love it.
It's drawn begging.
At the way your
Want some third eye?
Want to open your eye?
Like, yeah. So engraving, there's a Vism can do it for 7 gold.
That is much less than I expected. Do you know how long?
Like a dinner?
Until it's done, I guess.
You could probably pay it to me.
Okay.
Maybe a day.
Let's go to him. Well, no.
For whatever reason, y'all's spell focuses cost a lot less than anybody else's. Only if I will.
You know, we should try some of that third eye. While we're out here in the sticks.
No, I didn't. Arlan did not say that out loud.
Yeah, Miramar is expendable. Mirabar. Myanmar.
Yeah.
Can't even remember its name. I can't even.
You know what's interesting? Indianapolis has the highest concentration of Burmese people in the world outside of Burma.
Huh.
And I'm pretty sure they all worked at the same facility as me.
That's wild.
Yeah. I don't remember what. Is there a... I know a Fletcher is one who makes arrows. What is the name of the person who makes bows?
Oh, the Fletcher made bows too.
Yeoman?
Or it could be a smithy.
Carpenter? Or, I don't know.
That was a yeoman.
I thought a yeoman makes boats.
Human.
Human.
Human. Sounds like how
The
Carl
bowyer.
Sagan says human.
What's that?
A bowyer.
A bowyer.
Bowyer.
A bower.
No.
A bower bird.
Make a...
Oh, Bowerbirds. It's a good band.
That's a bird.
I know. But I'm saying, I know it as it's similar to Shearwater. I found it as a band first, and then I'm like, oh, that's a neat bird.
It's a literal band of birds.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
It's early 2000s indie white dudes.
Nice.
Russell looks for a boat.
Okay.
He's trying to find +1 boat.
Okay.
Would you like to?
He writes that down on a piece of paper. +1 boat.
Well, it's like, are you bringing this to your detective friend or your investigator friend to try to hunt this down?
A bow maker is a person who builds, repairs, and restores ancient or modern bows.
Smack him
So
back.
you're looking for a bow maker.
That tracks.
Impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
I'm gonna go
bowyer.
sell and try to find a bow.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, because I would have come to you on the selling. If you wanted to do the other stuff at the same time, we could do that. So, could I attempt to help it investigate or investigate?
We can
or-
find, or if
Y'all
that
find it. I know
Or
what you roll.
are we all getting out of the room?
Oh, yeah.
like he was just accompanying Russell while he was off selling a few things and
Yeah.
finding something, so he's not.
After the meal, Oliver's going to go take a nap.
Well,
because
like
he's tired.
and everything.
Okay.
He said he wanted to make it
Are
roll.
we taking a power?
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I got a +10. I'm gonna I want to roll.
You
all the time.
roll when I tell you to roll.
As you guys were going about your day, he's just relaxing.
He got
and
13.
hanging out with
It's
the
like-
family, and I'm going to take a nap unless you guys need him.
Just
Where?
go
Because
consistently.
he lost strength.
Like
because
at
the
at
shade.
home,
Yeah, consistently.
at the bar, at the
Like where to find him?
caravan. Yeah,
Probably
the
imagine
caravan.
with his family who's in the hotel or the tavern.
right. Because the daughter went to
Well, and they have a dresser in there that each one of them can take a
right
Yeah.
for-
drawer.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all hanging out in Kramer's apartment.
I was gonna say it's like a
They're-
Japanese like a tube hotel or whatever.
Yeah, they're the Japanese tourists in that episode of Seinfeld. They get stuck in Kramer's dressing room.
Alright, so you find someone, after talking to him, they can give you basically 2 options. These will both count as magical for the effect, but one can be vicious, which is much like his, where if you roll a crit, it does bonus damage, or one will just be a +1 die.
What's the bonus line of vicious?
So it's plus 2d6. So if you crit, the average is 7, but you roll 2d6 extra. What's the other one?
+1.
I mean, +1 works for attack and damage. So, and hilariously enough, since I've had vicious, I've not critical yet.
Nice. Yeah, he'll go with the +1 because that will give me a +9 within 30 feet. So.
Yeah, I was trying to Google different things I could do for a bow, and I just couldn't find one, so that's what you get. the
Yeah,
options.
now Bo's kind of got the short end of the stick on magic at him until you get real high level.
Yeah, there was a very nice one that you were going to get, but sadly we didn't roll it.
Okay, now I've got to make a longbow and then do that weird modify shit to give it the other +1.
And just so you understand the mechanics, the +1 stat. So if you get a +1 arrow, you have a +1 bow. Now you're adding +2.
Yeah, so within 30 feet I've got +2. That's short range, or +quarter shooter.
All right. Well, then if you get a +1 ammunition too, now it's
Yeah.
+3.
Sweet. Cool. But the shitty part about the ammunition is
See, once you fire it, it's done.
that's the one where it's real important to make sure I'm trying to collect arrows every time.
Well,
Not that
sadly the ammunition's one and done.
Oh,
Magic ammunition. You can still retrieve it, but the magic is spent. I don't know why. Outside of just economy, I can't think of an actual mechanical reason.
We could go get you some extra arrows and put them in the bag.
Oh, yeah, the quiver, right?
yeah, that can hold
That is-
60 arrows,
I
10
think
spears.
that also has an extra measurement for spells.
Dude, too bad you can't fly. Because
So we're
you
all
could
in
be-
the astral plane right now.
You could be
No, he didn't put that.
You went
quiver.
Yeah, the quiver went in there.
I wouldn't say that.
Shouldn't
I mean, look.
He could be dropping
Yeah,
64
it's like, I don't-
cubic feet of arrows on people. Just turn that bag inside out.
But you can just climb up to the
Perfect
top
down.
of his rope trick and then just wait up there. And then
They're all facing the wrong way, so they're just annoying. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, naturally. Should be like dumping a bunch of toothpicks on people.
Okay.
okay, it's the 2-hit override. I need to put the +1 on for close quarter shooter,
Correct.
and then
And it needs to be 2-hit. Is it a 2-hit bonus or override?
2-hit override. Oh, 2-hit bonus.
Yeah, because override will just set it at 1 no matter what.
Yeah, we don't.
Sure about that?
And then yeah, he will.
So now everybody can magically hit something except for you.
You got a staff.
And
Oh, yeah,
me.
that's stats, man. You got to speed.
I don't
500
know
No, I'll
what
give back
that-
to Adrian.
500 gold
She
for the
said
bow.
it was her
What's
brother's.
that?
Yeah, it's a staff of charming.
Wow, then yeah.
You just,
And then how much? A quiver of arrows,
What?
20 arrows. How much?
yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I mean, to look kind of funky, but you know.
I mean, it can be used for walking or bonking.
That looks like something a chess piece would hold.
No, that's very fair. That's, you know, they already use staff. Yeah, he barely uses rapier.
Bow, bow, bow.
So you gotta get a gun.
Someone has.
Arrows, 1 gold for 20.
I think you guys took it away
Okay, so
from
it'll
Oliver.
be
No, that's true.
18 silver for
Oh,
no, we
17.
didn't.
Yeah, we gave it.
I still have a gun. Yeah.
I'm gonna take another
I
gun
didn't know
off.
if it's
Well, no, wait, because it's
was it functioning?
10 silver to gold,
It's
so
assembled.
every 2 is a silver.
Oh no.
Does it have?
Okay.
It doesn't have any.
Cool.
keys
So
for
then it would be.
If you want 18, it'll be 9
that. I
silver.
have one of those rocks.
I'm trying to get
I
3
have the
quivers,
chest.
You can put one of those rocks.
refill,
What? But you have the
and then
yellow
put the other 2 quivers
Yeah.
in
Next
there.
one is the highlight.
I got lots
So
of good
there's-
stuff.
Are they wrapped up?
What's a gun do?
Yes.
Okay.
In my
Are you gonna keep
clothes.
track of the bag of holding? Are you gonna hang on to it indefinitely?
Glock
Are
17.
you being the one to
Steve.
carry it?
Yeah.
Then, if you want to make a note that there's 43 arrows and 2 quivers.
And a dead body.
Russell was busy for a little bit.
I didn't know you had those rocks.
43 arrows.
Okay.
Wait, what rock?
You did what? It's the one from you. And then one from
Got it. Okay.
Oh,
43 arrows.
Yeah, the Yellowstone thing. Oh, I wonder if they're still on.
40 of them are in 2 quivers.
Oh, so
And there's just 3 loose arrows. Because he refilled his quiver.
yeah,
And
that would be awesome. Is it those stones
Stuck those in there so
work
we can
to where?
periodically run up
Do you
to
know what
them
the body twin was?
restock if
From a
he ever
3.5?
needs to.
Sorry, it's a very delayed reaction.
Just
the
like
body
real life.
twins
We'll
were
have to chat for a
basically
moment and then not.
two or twins.
Then you complain about
essentially
me.
shared a soul and HP, so they could
Me and
always
Russell are the same.
know what the other person's doing, and like they could defend each other. And stuff.
That would
You play one character, but
That would
in
be
2
neat.
separate spaces.
Yeah, it would be pretty neat if those rocks, since they're far enough away from whatever the big thing was, if that's how it would work. So people could link up.
You have a musket. That's you're talking about the gun that you found in
Yeah.
the. It's been modified, so it's not shoot normal ammunition, and you know with the way it's designed right now, you're probably gonna get one shot and done. But it's 1d12 piercing, range 120, 480. It's 2-handed. It has reload. 1. So every time you shoot, you gotta reload it.
Yep.
And it's misfires too. Now, if you get the barrel fixed, you could probably use it more often, and then you just have to find and make
And I have right now 1 bullet.
Yeah, which is well, no, you don't, because it was designed to fire those yellow crystals.
So I have no ammo. Oliver has no ammo.
You have no ammo for a non-functional rifle. So
He's just been carrying around with him a rifle.
you've been carrying around with him a stick.
I mean, he hasn't hit anything with it yet.
Russell also puts his other longbow into the quiver. Because it can hold 3 bows.
Your quiver?
The quiver of Alona can hold 3 bows, 10 spears, and 60 bows. 10 spears are generous.
So how many arrows do you have? Because you
60
and then he has
plus
40.
40.
Yeah.
You're the guy when we ride up in the elevator in Call of Duty. You go, and everybody there just stop.
Yeah, Oliver, you have 3 spears.
Yeah.
Or he just runs up behind you and just takes him out.
Yes. That'd be cool.
Alright. Anything else for the day? You get your shield engraved.
my whole somewhere.
Anybody else wants to do anything?
Well, if they can make some
Anything else?
clothes, you still want to get clothes made by these people?
If we're doing that with
Well, you need these people.
I apologize, Oliver. I don't mean to say that.
He means these people.
Yeah, like these folk. I don't know.
No, I mean,
The caravan. I mean,
You people.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Fucking
Yes.
Vikings.
no. Look at me. I understand all about discrimination. It's not a
So,
big deal.
fine clothes cost 15 gold.
how much for fine clothes that I can wear over what I'm normally wearing.
15 gold.
Go to bitching.
Sweet.
And a silver. And a copper.
Ooh, I will definitely keep track of that.
Oh.
And an electrum.
No.
So do you want to do anything with those people?
With
You
I was
wanna
like,
do it?
what? No, Oliver is spending time with family and then sleeping.
I assume you canceled the alarm or tell them or... Because they were going to go out tomorrow with their...
Oh yeah, he would stop back by the caravan
We got the one important guy back. Don't worry.
when he walks back out with his family from the inn and give them a report of.
You take Sebastian with you.
So it'd be him, Sebastian, Linda, Ellie, going back to the caravan leaders and letting them know that there were no other survivors that he was able to bring out. He had found Willis, but Willis got separated and they had found 2 others that were,
Turned.
yeah, he'd go through like saying they weren't themselves, that his friends think they were called something called like a vampire,
Do you
that
know?
no one should go near that effing cave.
Well, they ask a question. Do you know if there are any other survivors? And Sebastian's like, I survived. I mean, there's no way not to know. And then they're like, well, we can't leave people behind. We have to at least try.
I mean, we didn't finish exploring everything, and I mean, I kind of want to go back and deal with everything, but we need to rest before we do that.
Well, we're going out tomorrow. Is that enough time for you?
I mean, I'd be ready to go. I need to check with my friends if they would come along.
Alright. Just let us know, and he tells you a place to meet where the Outriders are going to gather up. They're going to go with a party of 12 this time instead of... They're going to double it.
Action.
Yep.
Meat shields.
Can all 12 fit in that little ball of light?
Good question.
I got 75% of them in
caves.
my rope trick to hide.
60 feet right, 60 feet in.
Yeah, but you're in a cave that is winding.
We're under a reflective
We
cave.
just bring lots of mirrors.
The whole thing's nice. It's just
Someone
light
steps in
bouncing
the
all over the
shadows.
place.
But hey, no, stuff, you know. Anyway.
I mean, we're just gonna get in front of it and kind of sway side to side. Our eyes will glow a little. Also nice.
But
Yeah, I have no idea.
Riddick. Not seen that movie in like 10 years.
I could also take daylight.
ooh,
I could give you.
do you think that a daylight would be more valuable than 2 healing words?
Against vampires.
If we're gonna go out with
So I'm gonna be real.
this many people, yeah.
Daylight does not work like that. I made a mistake and I wasn't gonna go back. I'm gonna say coming out of the Drift Globe it looks like that because it's a rare item, but generally daylight is only just bright light.
Gotcha.
That's what we thought.
Yes. But, which is fine, because I fucked up with how the vampires died too, so I gave you all a way to do it. Make it fair.
I'll take it.
Well, okay, then
Because I think Sunbeam works the way that we think it does. Yeah.
Need to craft some steaks tonight?
Mm.
Uh-huh. Need to... I don't know.
what were the ways?
Bayor said stake through the heart,
Running water.
running water, sunlight.
Like how much running water?
Like a river.
It gotta be submerged.
Waterfall.
Russell modifies 20 of his arrows to have wooden tips.
But yeah, the Outriders are going back tomorrow. If we'd like to go deal with the cave, if you all are okay doing that. If not, I understand. And if you guys want to head back to Yartar, that's fine. But I'm gonna stay and help them.
How long do we have for the Accords? And
It was a week to get out of here, wasn't it?
it's a week.
Well, it was a week
It
to
was-
get out here, right?
It was 3 weeks before we left. It took us 5 days to get here, and we've been here a day, full day.
So I mean, if we get through everything tomorrow, fine, or within the next day or two, then we'd be back with a week to spare.
I have a week to put together the first 2 weeks.
What?
Just like,
You only have a week to arrange an exit.
Yeah.
what are you guys talking about?
Just tell Arlan we'll cut that down to 2 days.
No, I gotta let him tell me how to kill her first.
She's allergic to shrimp.
Tell me your allergies so I know what to
I want to cook for you.
I'll go back tomorrow. Do we think... Wait, you can't change whatever spells you can cast, right?
Not right now. What do you want?
I was going to ask if 3 healing words would be as helpful as 2 spirit guardians.
I can give you 2 spirit guardians.
Do we
I think yes, is what I'm saying.
spirit guardians?
Yes, because if you all can continue to do damage so that I can do something else, that is helpful.
Okay. Then I will dump the healing words out of that.
Y'all having this discussion in front of everybody?
I'm assuming so.
When we
With
say in
you-
front of everybody,
Who's
you mean,
everybody?
like our group.
Right, y'all strategizing together?
Yeah.
Just as a reminder from your Nat 20, sunlight or running water prevents regeneration and also radiant damage does.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Right, my
Which is
spirit
what I was
guardians.
basing that.
Got it. Yeah.
I can also give you. Oh, I can't.
I can hold 6 levels worth of spells with 2 spirit guardians. That's going to be.
And Adrian, since we're going back, I'm gonna need that spear again.
Yeah, just
I'll
hang
say
on to
you
it.
never give it back.
Not yet.
Let's see.
Oliver will check in with the caravan leaders if they have any potions that they can spare for him or his group. Because it turns out that, well, at least based on our conversation of strategy, we will be helping.
They will give each group of 6, so your group, one of the group, well, and each of the other 2 spirit healing potions.
That's a 3 or 4d4.
That's much higher.
5d4.
You say 44, he goes, it's much higher. 5d4?
I mean, usually like
8d4 plus 8.
There you go, that makes sense. That's much higher.
So common is 2d4, greater is 44, superior is
So,
8d4.
8d4 plus 8.
Do we want to give those to a very mobile person like Rooney or Bam?
They was probably.
Oliver will be coming back with the
their
potion. I got this. Like it seems, I'll kind of shake it. It smells pretty. I can smell it with the cork in it still.
That's another way to track him. He just made something more that I can use against you.
Well, I am a healer. Do I know what that is?
I mean, if any of y'all want to roll for it, you can. I mean, you can use that tasting. Well, no, we talked about, yeah.
They
That's a
told
type
me
of
it was
healing
a
potion.
superior healing potion.
Perfect.
And that one's out.
Did you give him one?
You get 2 for each group of 6. So you got 2. 6
Oh.
of the warriors got 2.
Yeah, I
6
have
of
one
them.
in the other hand, but I forgot.
Why don't you give that to Adrian, and if they need to, their hand can put it somewhere.
Oh yeah.
They
Like
can.
someone's fine.
Like into their own pocket.
Oliver distributes the superior healing potions.
So someone remember Adrian has one, and then who has the other?
Me.
I'll just make it up for you.
Did we give Adrian the braces of flying daggers?
Mhm.
Someone remember that too, please.
Yeah.
It's broke. Be nice.
And they also have the spell.
Okay.
And the ring of the ram.
The spell mantle gives you.
I have the spear right now.
The spell mantle gives you advantage on saving throws against
That's right.
magic.
Several of these items you could use. You just need to take them.
That's not Oliver's personality.
I know, it's great.
Hey, you got the spear.
And you got a glowing personality.
Yeah, in about 6 months you'll get the mantle.
She's done with it.
Keeps it just
After
burnt
she
up.
hasn't used it for 6 months.
I forgot she had it.
Never the target of the spell. I can't ever make my will.
But not only that, but I just realized she also has the wand of binding she didn't use that entire fucking time.
Right.
My God.
Could have
Question is,
paralyzed that
Does
vampire.
Ryan remember he has the wand of blind down?
No.
Because is it written down? No.
Well, he used it in
no.
the mine.
When he
When he
first got
first got
it.
it.
Yeah, first got it. So, well, I'm
So
not
it
sure if
has
it's.
been useful.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's one of those items in Skyrim that just stays in the bag till the end of the game.
That's the one
You're
that
like,
does paralyzed, right?
An old person and
And a whole mouse.
Yeah, he doesn't have it written down.
Because that would be very useful with Crusher.
Oh
Auto
yeah.
crits, and then everyone gets advantage. Let's go.
You said wand of binding. Is there anything else? Because what I'm going to do at this point is I'll get some 3x5s and say, here are all your items and what they do.
All I remember at this point.
Well, on the
You don't
back
have
of
to
them.
hand me anything.
Okay.
Well, we also got to see how many of these are attuned. Can he actually use all of them?
Yeah,
That's fair.
he will. It's just gonna be like,
No.
yeah, I can.
Mantle's attuned.
Ring of the Ram's gonna be
Ring is
tuned.
The
attuned.
wand probably isn't.
The wand's not, I don't think, but the
Bracers
ring, he's not
will
gonna do
be.
the ring. The bracers almost assuredly will be. So that's
Those-
3.
All right.
So that's
And
the 3.
spell man, so I don't know if it.
Well,
Well, yeah, that,
yeah, ring
we were
is-
including Mantle in the
Yeah.
thought of attuned.
So
he may
bracers,
actually use
mantle, and what else?
Ring.
Well, the ring of the ram. I can use it.
He wasn't going to use the spear either.
Not the spear. I understand for story's sake. I get that,
Is it
but
spirit tuned?
no. Remember, that's just the button. You attune to it by pressing this.
What's the Ring of the Ram do? Because if he's not gonna use it,
The ring of the ram sends out like an astral ram that shoves something. Like it just pushes and does like it's like a charge attack for free almost.
3 charges. 1d3 at dawn. Expended. Use an action to expend 1 to 3 charges and attack one creature you see within 60 feet of you. Produces a spectral ram's head. Attack roll with +7 bonus. On hit, for each charge he spends, target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away.
yeah, okay.
You could do. Well, right now it's in Adrian's pocket.
No, it's on Oliver's hand.
So if you max roll, you can do 60 damage and push 15.
Yes.
So you know,
Alternatively, you
we
can
have to wait
expend.
for Ryan to be here before.
Yes.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can expend 1 to 3 range charges as an action to give you +5 on a strength check. So you can have
No, I'm
plus
not saying
15.
Rams at equal.
That's fine. Or you can like on a grapple have a +15 or to
Yep.
lift something or. But that's an additional plus to 15 to your ungodly buff boy strength.
I'm gonna,
Your freaking athletics would be
different
like a
rings
plus
around.
20 something.
Huh?
Be a 22.
I have a different alternative.
What?
The one I'm seeing is
I just hold a terrorist.
Oh, try to break its object.
I found the fucking, what are these dog things? I just forgot the name.
Oh, the ring makes a strength check that's
No.
+5.
No, I found
Okay.
the knoll.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Holes in sand.
I missed the first part because I knew the button would be what.
I missed the last part
Like,
because
luckily
I
you
don't
maxed it out.
If you got a +22,
And I couldn't roll a 1.
you could have
You could have
Combined,
Great
with the
stuff.
one-
You could wrestle a dragon.
good for us.
You just grab him by his claw and just.
Once you get expertise in athletics, then you have like a +14, +15. It's like a +30.
Yeah, and I
You
can't
could roll up to
once.
like a 50.
I can't roll once. Well, and I can,
Not
and I
the first.
have because I've rolled 2 in a row. But
Oh, wait till I get port tint and like
It never works.
no, it'll be you got that one.
Yeah, he gets to set it. He doesn't.
Are you taking divination with you?
Yes.
so's Oliver.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid
I'm
of
wearing that ring
my.
forever.
That's fine. No, that magic still works. Portent works.
By the way,
Are we eating a long rest?
you cast Toll the Dead on everything in there, and everything was immune to it. So,
Okay,
as a heads
well,
up.
that's a cantrip, so I can't. Good to know, but I can't switch that.
If you want to get rid of all your damaging spells, just keep that in mind.
Wait, was it actually
Well, I'm
immune
not
to
gonna
it?
get all of
Or
them.
was that, is that
Pretty much everything is immune to necrotic damage because they're all dead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's radiant damage. I don't have to do that.
Will we be eating a long rest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all going tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And is my strength restored?
Takes you shorter or long rest though.
That's what I remember here.
Yes, and whoever I poisoned one of you, that was I forgot to do it, but you had disadvantage until a long rest. No, I lied. Who did I poison? Do you remember?
Do you know what creature did it?
I did not get hit. Okay.
It would not have.
Yeah, I don't remember poison specifically.
It would not have been Oliver because I would have remembered to roll advantage, and I don't remember rolling advantage against a poison effect. Unless they didn't have a save throw, and then, in which case, just make an Oliver because he got hit a shit ton.
Oh, we did walk Arlan into something that made them very hungry.
Yep.
Because
That though.
no, I know it now. I'm just giving you
It
more.
was just a
information.
somewhat cursed
What?
area.
You weren't here, so we thought you were expecting.
It was causing hunger pains, and you don't eat, so we were like, "This is
We
safe."
thought, Arlan, you can go.
Okay.
It didn't cause it. It didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
solid.
You're fine. You made it.
I mean,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you rolled.
Solid logic.
That was solid logic, and as far as we could tell, we were right.
It worked.
True.
Yeah, I don't remember anything that would apply the poison. Because we fought shadows, and we fought a bunch of ghosts, and we fought a couple vampires.
Was it Adrian?
If none of us remembers being poisoned, it probably was.
Probably. And yes, he'll remember if someone slighted him, so... Poison probably a thing. But he would not have written it on his sheet.
Alright, well, no,
I mean, if it's gone in the morning,
Yeah.
it's not. It's 24 hours. But
Well-
like it didn't happen.
We got out of there
In the morning.
in the morning.
Okay, so yeah, by the time you get back,
Yeah, we didn't even spend an hour in there.
Oh.
Well,
We
spent
we got out.
55 minutes
in
in.
Yeah.
And wow, I mean, and then you had the first little bit without the thing, so you like losing inspiration.
That first little bit was like,
JT, would you like to give me one?
I
actually, it probably would be
try not
right
to do
exactly
that
an hour
cheaply,
because
so
it was about 5 minutes
you have
before we
to
fucked it
work
up.
for it.
keep count.
That's generally how this works.
And he's cool.
We've entered the dungeon. All right.
Now
5
you're
minutes
lying to me.
wait
I would take more. Okay.
I can't wait to be wizard buddies.
Let's do it, bro. That'll be so fun. Like, did you see this? And you're over there catatonic because they're like, read this spell book. You're like, ooh, that gets you at -1.
You're gonna teach me and I'll be a better wizard than you are.
Then that if that's
Because
the
you'll give me the
case,
headband of intellect.
the best thing in the world is if you were a better wizard. It means that Bayor is a good teacher,
Yeah.
and I'm all about it.
That's how the rolls don't go.
Shut up.
Unless he's a better wizard because of the headband of intellect. And then it means he has a headband of intellect.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, I'm a good teacher. And then Russell comes over and pulls the headband off.
I have a question.
You just grabbed me.
Okay.
Would you consider ice a rock?
Would you consider ice a rock?
Yes,
I consider it a liquid.
It's a.
it is. It is. Okay,
It's
good.
a solid.
Cool. Good to know.
I don't
You can
like how that
Wait.
is.
Does that mean we're rocks because we're solids?
No.
Yes,
Oh,
melted
I-
stone will work.
I can
We can
see.
meld into ourselves.
So the cave also does have regular stone walls. They're just kind of covered in liquid.
Right.
But there's
I
also
could get
part
through
where
that.
it's
I
solid.
could get through-
Just have homeboy hit it with 0
I don't
tolerance.
know.
Yeah.
He can come up, hit the wall, and he can.
Look, do what the flash does.
What you have
put your
is
body against
zero
it and
tolerance
shake
for
violently.
that. So what
Okay.
we have is 0 tolerance for that.
All right,
So
all right,
ice can be both, technically. In this case, it is not.
Cool. I didn't expect you to say yes, but I thought I'd try.
You may as well.
But for one inspiration, his pockets can be lined.
Is that the same? His pockets can be lined.
Cool. Okay. What's gonna be funny
Well, yeah, you line your pocket. Yeah.
is
Just the way I said it.
Ryan's gonna come back next week, and y'all are gonna be in a different part of the cave, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck happened while I was gone? Like
Yeah,
y'all
it's not-
still in the
Why did
cave?"
he leave?
He's not gonna have the ring of the ram. He's gonna be real confused.
I'm gonna
or the
tell him
wand of
what happened.
binding.
No,
Yes.
no. Adrian has to
No,
be very
what you need to
confused.
do is
the
post a
cave.
previous episode or this week's episode and have him listen to it. And just, we'll be back in Yartar, like episode 4 or 5.
unless I physically have him trapped in the car, he's never going to listen to any of this. Unless it's the clips that I send you all.
Just do a bunch of clips.
Just 4
The
hours.
entire episode.
Cut the entire episode into clips.
I don't want him to block me on his phone. So,
No, but yeah, that's fine. Because, I mean, he'll get a recap and know, but initially he's going to be like,
I mean,
I mean, suck at this.
yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, a lot.
4 hours role playing in that one room.
Some good shit.
We spend the night by the caravan.
All of it would be.
Bed. In a building. Sleep in there. An inn, preferably.
Russell stays in a
probably
cabinet
wouldn't
in
fit
his
very
room.
comfortably inside.
Russell's like, all right, good night.
Bear just kind of looks over. Yeah. But yes, if you'd like to share a room or get something, a suite, I don't know what this place has. Yes, I do. I've investigated it, but
There, the room that Oliver paid for his mom and sister was, I think, paid for 2 or 3 days. So there's that at least.
oh, it was for multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then we don't put that to waste unless you want them to stay for the night still.
That's a fine spot to stay.
So we're gonna eat. We're eating.
I thought that happens.
Perfect. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure, like, we're doing the follow up now and all that. We're sleeping and we're good.
We did some strategizing, some eating.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we pretty much had the entire day to burn, so shopping and all that stuff happened during that time.
Understood. Well,
We had like
it
half
took
the day to burn, so it would take
6 hours to get back,
probably
yeah.
to get back.
Yep.
so it'd be like 2 when we get back or something like that.
We're going to
3.
need to, on the way to the cave, explain the layout and the traps that we encountered, along with what they should avoid,
Smart.
maybe some unexplained mysteries.
We should have them go to the right.
I'm going to go with
We should do that.
Okay.
whatever it is. It's probably going to be upset because I broke its bed and I peed on it.
So it probably couldn't sleep last night,
Yeah.
Oh my
which
goodness.
means it's down a few spell slots.
Just to make this move along quickly, since y'all have explored most of it. You know, the dynamic lighting is losing its charm for this. We're going to just have it open. Keep in mind now.
We can
Don't-
stay around corners.
Okay, it's, yeah.
Yeah, Russell can see all of this in his mind. So.
I was saying, Rooney made a map, didn't you?
It did.
Nice.
To a point.
I
There's a
mean,
little bit right in there that I got confused on.
you're good. No, that's great.
And the slab room was a dead end.
And it's, what's your light? Is it 60-60?
Yeah.
Daylight. Daylight. Schmeesty McBee.
It lasts for an hour.
That's that. We're going to make that a different color. That's atrocious.
Oh, is what you're marking what we've explored?
No,
Or are you
that's
just putting a radius on the
right. But you're going to have to remember,
corner?
it doesn't go through walls and stuff, so you're just seeing.
Mm-hmm. Potential.
Russell will also make a point to let everybody know when they do get there, he is going to go ahead and look to Adrian by myself for a few minutes.
Okay.
'Cause he
He's
wants-
going back to that chest.
that's going to be the general direction he's going, but he's also scouting.
Uh-huh.
He's not going to open it. He's going to check it out and make sure it's clear.
When you're there, all
That
you're
would
like,
so
how's
well
that
for
chest
last
going?
Yeah, that's exactly why I told Adrian, you're fucking waiting outside.
Fucking
We're
skulls
scouting, we're
going
not
dead. Wait till you get low to me.
And he's going to go down one of those 100-foot holes penguins.
Oh, I grabbed that explosive.
What explosive?
The one that rolled out of the
I
back.
was just joking. I just fucking you.
Yeah, but you
He's
said it
just
too late
joking.
after we already did stuff to handle it, so
Yeah, you cast a cantrip.
he has a cherry bomb.
You know what? You have it. And y'all can assume what it is all you fucking want.
And we should not use that in a cave.
That is,
That's the only time
That's
you use
the
it.
that's
worst.
the best place to.
No.
No.
All I heard is
None
I
of
know
us have
I
ear
smoke
protection. We
detector.
don't know how stable it is. It's perfect.
Uh-huh.
Well, we do know that it's not that stable in the room with all the stalactites, so we use it in that room.
Put it on smoke and just have him run.
Well, no, on the shadow.
No, if anyone's gonna live through this, it's gonna be
Shadow.
slow.
We're gonna roll randomly to see what happens. Well, it's gonna be good.
We're having a wild magic surge.
Could be hope. Just could be good. The cave entrance crumbles and you're already in there.
Just looking at the actuals, are you sure it's 60-60? Because that's fucking
Yeah.
It's 120.
Jesus.
But I mean,
No, I'm saying, are you sure?
Yeah.
His orb is 60-60? Oh my god. Good thing we're in a fucking cave, because there's like no way Russell will be able to hide ever.
What is that for?
That's for
just so you have a
right?
general idea of what the map looks like. See how close yours is.
We got over to here.
Yeah, y'all explored this. This is where you found Duda.
Okay, so we haven't.
We have not
Oh,
gone
and
into
that's-
the.
Oh, and here's the hole where we chucked down and I went down to here. Is this outside somewhere?
That's the Underdark. I was really hoping that y'all would go left because that's where you would have ended up. Then you would have been stuck in the Underdark while this thing's chasing you.
Scroll up a little bit.
So that's easily where we go now.
That's where I got mixed up. Because I didn't see us with, like, just the way things were moving around. I didn't see all that.
Alright. So, do you guys want to begin this? And try to finish it next week? It's 10:05. We got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
It's
Okay.
fired up.
Alright, so what do you guys tell the group before you go in there? What do they need to be warned about? Or we're just moving in?
As we're walking over, like, there are holes. We haven't been in them. Don't go by them. Try to show them the layout and, like, the face. We don't know what that does.
But we're pretty sure it's a trap.
Loud noises will drop icicles on you.
Which is also kind of a trap. Try to stay
There's-
near the light.
What looks like a skeleton through a passageway. You might, well, past the face, there's a skeleton in a passageway that is trapped. It causes extreme hunger.
If you see something, say something.
Yes,
If you hear something, say something. If you feel something, say something.
I think
there's a good chance it's an illusion. I'm sorry, Arlan.
we should not go into the room with the paralyzed and then get back into the room thing. Fine.
Oh, the giant tentacles behind the ice wall?
Yeah, because
Yeah, no, that's a bad room.
I feel
That's
like
really hoping y'all would think of
I
that
feel like a
nonsense.
lot of what we
Well, and we can't deal with 12.
haven't explored is past that.
But that's also where we lost track of Willis. And potentially now.
I don't think he's alive.
I don't really think so either. But we may need to go past that. But if we do, maybe it's best that the Outriders hold down in number on the other side, since we've already dealt with it. We know what to expect.
Okay. I just feel like it could get really, really bad really, really fast.
But maybe we can find a different way around.
We got everyone a stake. Everyone has a stake.
Russell pulls out a handful of arrows. He's got wood tips now.
I'm just thinking, like, as we're walking, we grab sticks and sharpen kind of thing. Everybody has a stake.
As
Oliver
a-
has a torch, which he can shove through something's chest.
A sharp torch.
Just a dull one.
Yeah, no.
And as
His 18 strength will say it will go in.
As a reminder, because you rolled nat 20, I'm going to tell you specifically what stake to the heart does. If a piercing weapon made of wood is driven into the vampire's heart while the vampire is incapacitated in its resting place, the vampire is paralyzed until the stake is removed.
So it has to be interesting.
That's not good. Shit.
Oh, well, Russell would have known that because
That-
that would have
yeah,
been
that's fine.
explained, so he does not have wood
I didn't
there.
think of it when you said that. I just read
So
through everything.
our
to
only
make sure.
way to kill it is daylight or submerging it in water
Radiant damage.
and radiant.
Stops its healing effect, so you might be able to
So,
radiant it over and over again.
can anyone else do radiant damage?
Not for long periods of time.
We can just change out our spells, right? Clerics.
In the morning. Mhm.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Which, this is fine. Y'all are strategizing beforehand, so y'all did that.
So should I take Guiding Bolt then?
Yes. I only have 2
And
radiant
if I'm not
damage
mistaken,
spells.
Spirit Guardians is radiant.
And one of
Or
them
necrotic.
is
You know, if you want to do necrotic.
Spirit
Do you want to
Guardian.
do necrotic?
That's up to her alignment.
She, I think hers is radiant.
Excellent.
That bow you would have gotten was radiant. Would have been nice.
Vicious?
No, the one that rolled.
Oh,
It's, maybe there's something else in there.
but there's also going to be Celestials and shit we're going to be fighting for this campaign, so.
Potentially.
Name one.
I can't remember her name, but
La Massa.
That's
The master.
The master.
Right now.
Okay. I'm gonna unprepare this.
So we're just trying to. Is there a way that we can like, when they're in that thing, when they like fall down and appear to be unconscious? Is there anything we can do about that? To
What do you mean fall down in
well, that one we killed it and it appeared
When
to
they're
be
in the
unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, the daylight from his orb does that. Radiant, you know, if you killed it with radiant damage, it would not come back.
Right, but I'm just trying to think of.
Or shoot it in the down state. Which
Shoot-
hit me.
like
Oh yeah. Well, right. I'm trying to think of non-radiant
Oh.
means.
Running water.
because- Well, we don't.
We could restrain it. I mean, I got manacles and rope, and then we could drag it around. Not super ideal. We could bury it under a bunch of rocks. We could dismember it horribly.
Are vampires the only thing still here? Is there other stuff?
Well, there are the shadows, and then there's the tentacles behind the ice, and then there's the big giant behind the ice.
Then there's a ghost.
There was a ghost.
That's some another ghost.
There's a knoll somewhere in there that I'm terrified of, that I want us to find, but
Ice
also
statues.
really would not. Yeah, there's the ice statues that weren't there when we came back out.
Okay.
But I think what we just need to do is see if we can find those that went missing. I had the and Oliver would have given to the caravan the bones that he found of the 3.
Okay.
And we know that Willis and Nell were part of the party, and then there were the other 2 outriders. How many went missing originally?
Oh,
If I did my math right, y'all know at least 5 could still be missing.
At least 5.
there's 5 that are
Good.
unaccounted.
I'm just worried.
You don't know the specifics because some are vampires, some are bones, some like this.
What is
In the math
your
of things, potentially 5,
kind of level 6 is what?
possibly 4, because you would do to say, "Oh God, now."
Yeah.
So you don't know if he was dead.
But
then
we
or
know
not, but you can make
roundabouts where that happens.
So you
we
actually
can
have
always potentially
destroyed
confirm.
dead, but it's challenging 1/2. But you still do have.
Well, yeah, I mean, vampires are easily only half of a challenge.
Well, actually, this right? What was it? Dawn of Main channel.
Oh,
Oh,
it is this guy.
because I think it's under your channel divinity,
Oh,
isn't it?
flying skulls.
Wait,
Right.
well, we did that.
Well, just one potential more threat thing.
And then for the vampires, do you have to do the whole thing with radiant damage, or just the last bit?
Just the last bit.
Point out.
But
Okay.
just as a reminder, they do heal if you don't do radiant damage, or it's just going to make the fight prolonged.
Point out where the shadows were.
Yeah, the spooky shadow room. Which I think, if I remember right, is the one right after the hunger room, or is it the next room over?
Down right there.
Yeah. Okay.
And the hunger room was that one right there.
Does anybody have any actual qualms with Russell doing some scouting to just try to get an idea of what direction they should head first?
As long as he doesn't go into any of the rooms that might trap him.
You know, he's not. He's trying to explore the other areas just to get an idea of what's around. So he would start in the fallen tower room to check the other side because they didn't get a chance to really see the tower room.
Oliver would hang by
Check
your
the
room.
chest traps.
Should we give like an hour?
Arlan begins to count.
So we're waiting outside the cave for an hour.
That makes sense.
As you begin to go in, Lamessa whispers in your ear, "Should remind you, my host, that this is not just a vampire, it is a gnoll. It may hunt you smell."
So you going in?
And he's exploring along the ceiling.
Russell doesn't say anything.
Nope.
Not a hell of a run.
In his head, he says, "If you see something, say something."
I was just not doing this. My senses are your senses.
Did the vampires climb on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just the zombie one.
It was
Well, I mean, the vampire spawn did it, so you can guarantee
maybe-
the other one did.
No, okay, maybe don't go in there.
they can't see me.
Okay.
He's just straight up.
Because it's dark.
Yes.
Okay.
Very carefully, along the ceiling. Going in this way.
there.
About halfway in, you go, what do I smell?
He's gonna see that thing like scrambling across the ceiling after him. He's just like,
He just very calmly, he's like, "I'm in danger." As
got a +1 dough just in time to death.
We need to find something
Those are also only once a day.
better than
Well, they can be more if you use a sling.
no. You can still only do it once.
Well, no, you can send it multiple times. It's a range attack.
The first one is words, and the second one is the stone laddering along the ground.
well, remember,
You tie a note to it.
our friend has
Exactly.
a message in the 120 feet.
Oh yeah, so pretty much this entire scouting, Adrian could message Russell.
Pretty much.
First thing you notice,
In which room? That big opening room?
right when you walk in, the skulls are floating around again. And they are on fire, so they're giving off dim light.
He stays outside of
Yeah.
that. Is there a way for? Are they just kind of listlessly roaming around the room?
Yeah,
or
they're
do they
just
look like
kinda-
they're patrolling?
They're not patrolling, but they're floating in the room, and it's according to the. Let me look at the stats.
Well, let's use a little bit of meta knowledge right now.
Yeah, let's
They
see.
cast Fireball, so
How
that
much?
easily means they're at least a quarter challenge.
So,
away.
flame skull shed either dim light in a 15-foot radius or bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light in another 15, and you can switch between. So right now they have dim light 15 feet emanating from them.
Russell would wait for a minute or two to kind of just observe if there's any real pattern to it, the way they're moving, or they're just kind of listlessly moving around.
No, so they are basically, you remember, and you can kind of piece this together. There were, what did that just do? 4 bodies in there, missing their heads. They're basically sticking to that room, that area with their heads. It's like they don't want to go farther away.
Does it look like he could reasonably get by without entering that place?
Let me go back to the. I'm trying to do, but
What a stupid room.
Because if I remember, is it 20 foot or 30 foot ceilings?
that one was fairly larger. So 30-foot high cannon.
But they're floating.
It'll be close. You'll be like on the edge. And
They could float up. But
yeah, well,
They only have fireball.
in scorching rays. Be God bless them.
And we know how you like fire.
This little concentration of people right there.
Russell turns around and goes back out.
Okay. I mean, you could get over them if you wanted.
I said what I said.
Just saying.
So, about 4 minutes after he disappears into the darkness, you see Russell come back out of the dark and then come down the wall. They're back, like, right there.
You think you could lower my head?
Oop.
Skulls.
So they've just come back, same spot.
Well, that just...
Same ones? Were there other skulls on the floor, like the ones we destroyed, or? These new ones.
Did he see debris of
There was no dead scrolls. Where y'all?
so he shrugs?
What's the safe or chest there that Adrian opened still?
Was the what?
The safe that was opened, was it still just there open?
That was inside Skycoach. She didn't get to go in and check.
Oh, a sky coach. Neat. That's cheating.
You think we could get him to come after? I just feel like the more we can get come after him.
If we can, we should not be concentrated like this.
Yeah, no, they hurled some really
We're gonna say y'all are outside the cave. I'm just
big explosive things.
Okay. Do they have any ranged weapons?
They, like, the skulls, yeah, they shot fire out their eyes.
Your platoon.
The Outriders, yeah, we use slings, bows, javelins.
Okay. Well, the reason why I ask is because concentrated fire very quickly, these things might not last for very long, but we would just have to be very mindful about where we stood.
Ready to spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Take aim.
Yep. Anybody who can fly or be on the walls, be there, and just rush them. Listen, you little asshole. We don't plan on getting all you out of here. That's not happening, but it would just be very funny. He just goes in with the talk of like, we don't expect all of you to live.
But
We're
that
gonna
is a
live.
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Exactly. That is exactly right.
Does everybody take heed and take aim and
Oh yeah.
And we want to set up an ambush and try to lure it out.
Oh yeah.
that is what we are doing.
Get your men with slings, axes, bows, arrows, anything that could throw or hurl.
What does outside of the cave look like?
It's a forest. It's you're on the side of a mountain. It's kind of cold.
Have you been to the owlbear cave yet?
You want me to lure them? I can try to.
Kill the baby first.
No!
Because I didn't know, and it was like right up in Gail's face. I was like, shit, if Carlock doesn't take care of this.
Okay.
It's not the way I wanted
That's
it
how
to go
you deal
down,
with owl bears.
but it's the way it went down.
As you stab it, you're like, I didn't want to do this.
That's what I do with the goblins. Kill the kids first.
No, goodness gracious.
I know I did too, but I didn't know they were kids.
It's the only kids you can kill in the game. Witches of the Coast is racist.
I threw one into the spider pit.
Halson also killed one of my games. But he also said everything in nature is equal except goblins are less equal. Halson's one of those old hippies who's also kind of conservative.
So to make this a little bit easier on myself, I'm gonna treat these guys as swarms, like the tribe. These guys, the Outriders. So basically, each one of these they're traveling in pairs. There's two of them. They're going to get 4 attacks because it's each doing 2 attacks, and I've doubled their health. So when they get to half health, one has died.
Yeah.
And unless you bring them back, or they're not coming back. Or they're never going to be able to heal past half.
Russell will move up to the mouth of the cave, clamber about 20 feet up the left wall,
Okay.
look to see if everybody's ready.
We're
If they do-
backing up and spreading up. Up there.
Yes, that was an instruction Russell gave,
Well,
presumably.
I mean, you're going to have to.
I asked
Oh, that's
because
what you're going to
we're
try to bring them in. Okay. So they're outside the cave, is what we're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's going right up to the mouth, going up the wall about 20 feet, drawing and knocking an arrow, making sure everybody's ready, and then he's just going to do one little into the cave.
Could be as far back as I could be. You still see the entrance of the cave. Because average blast range is 120 feet. I'll probably be like 90 to 100 feet away.
Where do you want to be, Oliver?
That was Arlan.
Oliver
Yeah,
would be.
and that's what Russell. Wait, what?
Where's Bayor at?
Bear's flying.
Okay, so you're flying.
Like, he's flying up
Oliver would be
straight
up
in the sun.
near one of the pairs of outriders with a his shield and spear.
Bear is
And
actually-
Sebastian decided to spend some family time.
Yeah, no, I figured Oliver would not let him go.
Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna be right at the. Bear's gonna be right at the mouth of the cave, like kind of above it. So when they start firing, he's going to whip in there, do his smacky smack because it's a vicious rapier, and then he's gonna fly out.
I'll say you kind of hide and run behind this wall.
That's fine.
So we're going to say this is the mouth of the cave. Okay? Right here. And all of this is technically outside, just to make things a little easier. You're kind of in like like the mountain is kind of coming out to your sides.
Yeah.
So yeah, Russell will whistle there, and then scramble down and back and behind this rock here.
So you see them kind of, you see the light illuminate around here. They're stopping right before like the sunlight hits them. You seem to gain the fact that they don't want to be touched by sunlight either. So you just see the light illuminating just around the corner, and they're just like, no.
He creeps back up to the corner where he was. Stays on ground level. Fully draws the bow.
What level of intelligence do these guys have? You see a sphere of fire appear right here and start moving towards the sound.
He takes off away from the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Same plan behind the rock?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just moving. You see it hitting the wall because they can't see. It's the only way it could reach the sound.
So Russell kind of just turns and looks around the group. It's just not coming out.
Then we're going in.
And they know we're here.
Okay.
Outrider's like, we going in too?
Yeah, you guys hit him first. Just kidding.
You heard him, guys. Head out.
I mean, you don't want to necessarily group up because right now, I mean, that's a narrow hallway, and
Position when the fight starts because you can't see him technically either.
how do we want to go about getting in now? I mean, we just kind of made ourselves a fatal funnel.
I mean, y'all remember the layout. Once you get past a certain point, if you move back, like if you plan it well enough, you can get 10 to 15 feet in that room, and spread out a little bit. But
I mean, I can try charging in and pulling them back some, and then everyone else follow in.
That's fine.
I can come in with you.
Well, Thaumaturgy, can I throw sound?
You don't all want to be in there.
It's not on the list.
Yeah, probably not all of us. No.
I gotta read the
Just
intent of
us.
thaumaturgy again by reading the spell.
What's this?
Bloody hell. It's the most difficult one, which. Come on, computer, I'm reading
Do you want me to read it?
it. You can, yes.
You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, change color. Harmless tremors in the ground. Instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range.
That's what.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is on the list. Okay. We can do that. Just make the sound come from...
You have to see where it's at. Just say within range or where you see.
Just says within range.
And what's the range?
30 feet.
Y'all planning. Y'all let me know.
So make a sound, try to pull them back some, and then we just go.
It's not going to do us any good just waiting around while that spell keeps going.
And just as a reminder, y'all left in the morning. Traveled probably 6 or 7 into the large group.
Daylight, I thought?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is not cast. It's just I wanted to give you guys an idea of
The sun.
We're getting there probably like afternoon.
because I have no dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
And didn't one of them use its spell? Or one of its spells?
One of them did. They cast a flaming sphere.
Okay.
We're trying to reflect sun into the hall with my dagger.
Maybe we send Adrian in because she's like got that cool little mantle on.
No. Wait until they have a sleight of pirates.
So Oliver plan. Oliver's charging in. You're gonna make a sound. That's gonna be his cue to charge in. You're going in with Oliver. Anybody else want to do anything? What are the halfling outriders doing? Am I in control, making them make decisions, or y'all gonna give them a plan?
I would say for this room, let's just hang back because they can do a lot, do a big area. So,
This is not good.
you know. And I'll go in behind Oliver and Rustle. And be flying up on the ceiling.
Right.
Button hook right.
I'm just hoping one of them is low to the ground this time.
Shadow will follow behind. I will be 30 feet behind it.
Right before we go, Oliver gets shit.
Okay.
Feels more confident.
Russell's going to creep up right to this corner.
Okay.
Staying on the ground. And he's gonna have bow ready and just be waiting for the keeper. Bus.
You know what I should have done? Should have just cast Sanctuary.
Just walk in. Except that doesn't work against fireball.
Yeah, but I won't meta that where they're gonna do that to get around it. But if you are innocent bystander, so yeah, they're just gonna.
But you don't need
What did you do?
Shield of faith on Oliver.
I jump up with a scout.
Okay.
It's actually a really good idea for future reference. So you can just fucking sprint out of there. Let's go.
All right. I hate running that. Okay. Oliver, initiative.
11.
Russell,
23.
Rooney,
22.
Can someone roll a d20 for Adrian?
6.
Arlan.
3.
Beowulf.
19. Forgot to give Smoke more HP.
And as a reminder, you're all fully healed. You all have your stop. All that one for Jazz. Any temporary effects that you were affected by from the last fit is gone. So, you make sound. That will initiate combat. And we'll go ahead and get started. Russell.
Pass. He's waiting for the signal. He's not going to run in there while they're facing the cave.
Well, like I said, the sound. Why is that being raised?
So, what's happened is the sound happens,
Okay. And then Russell goes.
Oliver starts to move, and you take off faster.
Does he notice that the light recedes away from the...
You get the so like with this being initiative. Remember, everything's happening at the same time. So as you're moving, you see the light starting to move too, but it's
Okay.
not going to look like that when you go into this room.
So then, 1, 2, 3. He would dart past and then up the wall and try to get 15 or so feet up on this wall. And
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like roughly there, or did you want to go?
then on the corner. So,
Not doing half damage to these things.
and as he is moving in, he's going to be scrambling up the wall and fire at this one.
You said this one?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Does it know he's there?
I mean, they are aware of threats.
I'm sure.
So yes, unless you went in stealthily, they're going to be aware you're there.
So, that would be a nat 20 on the first one. Verify.
No, that's a 2.
Well, there is 2 there.
No, you should go vicious.
Oh, yeah, that's but no, if I got a vicious, that wouldn't be a nat 20. Alright, so first one's a crit, and then we'll do the Dread Ambusher attack. That will be a 23. Go ahead and do that damage before I go into the next attack. So that'd be a total of 3d8. Nice. It's 2 8s and a 7. So, so the first one, well, I guess we'll make it the lower one, 8 7. So that's 15 plus 10, so 25 for the first attack. Is it still alive? That's full damage because it's a magic weapon.
It's still not as effective as you would like to be.
Oh, it's just resistant to
It's a skeleton. It's just resistant to piercing.
Okay. And then another 13.
Base is gonna
Another 18?
Another 13.
13. Is that halved already, or?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have anything. I'm not gonna do
Thank you
cookies
for
and shit like that. Just-
I will confuse you.
Is it
Alright.
still alive?
Yes, it is still
Cool.
alive. It
Extra
is
attack.
really hooked though.
That would be an 18.
Hits.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And yes. Yeah,
All right,
sections.
Rooney.
Little confused on what's going on in there. But oh, gotcha.
That's your shadow. You said you were 30 feet behind your shadow?
Yeah.
Okay, did you want the shadow close to?
I need to be
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That's roughly 30 feet. So.
Then that's a skull over there.
Skull.
Can we see
skull,
that
skull,
through the
skull.
hall?
No, technically it's more over. It's just the stupid thing didn't line up.
That's gotcha. Okay. Then I am. Both my Echo and I are walking 30 feet forward.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that would you could actually get underneath the skull if you wanted.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Then I will hold the blast. Wait, no. That's right. I can't see it. I will hold an Elder's Blast.
So there's one directly above you. Oh, that's your shadow.
So I said it was 30 foot. The cabin. I said that thing wasn't showing on the light. It was just barely. So that means they're 10 feet above. So you can't hit that. So okay. All right.
I mean, it could, but I can't see it if it's around the corner.
You don't have that
So I
ability
don't have
yet.
I'm not going to have that ability.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Beowulf.
And he's gonna fly up, presumably over Rooney.
This is as far as you could get in just 30.
Okay, he'll go in. Actually, if there's one right there,
There is. It's,
yeah, he'll. I mean, we said we were going in there, right? So, can he go past it without being hit?
yeah, you could fly above it if you wanted to.
Okay. Could he make it to the one that's like against the wall, like across from Russell?
You want to do bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action move and then try to smack it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that the one you wanted?
I mean, which yes.
Okay, so he attacked this one, just as FYI.
Right.
That's fine.
I was gonna say if he's doing magical damage, I'm doing magical damage, but it's all piercing, so it's kind of is what it is. So smack at it.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, use my bonus to get up there, so I will not have sneak attack on the first. Nope, that's damage automatically. What's a B? Oh, a crit. Nice. Vicious actually worked when I complained about it. Perfect. Yay!
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, bitch enough, it'll work. Okay. Cool. I wish I did not roll all that at the same time. 12 points of damage. There we go. That's a good idea. Okay. And
Yeah, that would have done 12 points of damage.
Alright. Flame Skull. It's done.
Oh, pardon.
And then you're next.
Yeah.
it is going to
59 damage and something worse. I think.
shoot the person that shot him. And it is going to do 13 damage to you with magic missile. As 3 darts of force just fly into you.
Actually goes out.
Oliver!
Oliver will ready his lance and begin to charge into the room.
Did you want to move closer before? Because you're not...
So he would have hopefully been up near the mouth of the cave.
Okay. So this is the mouth, so you're right inside the mouth.
Will 40 feet get him to
15, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as 40 will go. So you'll pass one that's kind of floating.
that first
10
one
feet
that
above you.
Yeah, he'll attack that one with the lance because it has reach.
Okay.
And what size is this creature?
It's considered tiny.
Okay, perfect. He will attack at advantage because of mounted combatant. Which is, yay, finally something that's small. That would be a 22 to hit
Hits.
for 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then as he kind of hooks it in, he'll kind of start pulling it down for his second attack, trying to smash it into the floor. Flavor-wise, he's doing
Okay.
a second
I'm like,
attack.
I was like, that's not pressure. That doesn't count.
A 19 to hit
Hits.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Flame Skull 2 is going to shoot a fireball right there. So it's going to hit everybody in the room. That is 66.
22 for the dex save.
Everybody make a dex save. The DC is 13.
Oh, it's 24.
Okay. Made.
Smoke got a 20
I
something.
think it has evasion with you if you make it anyway.
12.
That sucks. Your shadow's gone. Can it make a DC save? Well, I
It
take
still
half
take
damage.
yeah.
Okay. So anybody that failed takes 22. Anybody that passed takes 11.
I'm gonna take 11 because I'm resistant to fire.
Hey, Russell's basically back where he was at when he was in this part of the cave the first time.
All right. Flame Skull 3. Same plan. We're doing it all over again.
Oh, not fireball.
Dex saves.
Just get some happens in first.
You said it's a 13.
Correct.
I rolled a 13.
You got a 15 and smoke passed.
Meets it, beats it. Meets it, beats it.
Well, I mean, I got a 20.
Okay. So that's 25 damage if you make it, and then that's 12 if you... 25 if you failed it, 12 if you make it.
Russell's looking a little good.
Daggers are piercing, correct?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna move there.
His Lucian hammer.
Adrian's gonna hide.
Right now, daylight's not gone yet, so we can get out of there. Take one night if we need it.
And give it these
I'll
things
put
came back.
We can try to so
9.
Yep. Bury him in the dirt.
they don't like the sun.
The skulls can't beat that, so they don't see her. She's gonna use the -5 to add +10. She's gonna throw magic daggers on it, which don't matter if it's piercing. She gets +6. -5. She gets +1.
Oh, and she also has she has to stand still.
But that's why I hit.
Yep.
And it was successful. Sneak attack goes off.
It's 3d6. Plus a d4 for there.
So
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Yeah. Pretty good.
That's proficient.
she has 27 damage, halved to.
It's 13.
Thank you. And the one that is near the mouth is also bloody. So we got 2 that are under half.
Cool. Then there's 2 of us under.
It's a fair fight. Flames go forward.
Fireball. Cool.
No,
What up?
Flaming sphere.
because I just don't want to know.
Yeah, no, it's going to. Oh wait, no, she's got the bracelet now, so she gets to throw another dagger.
Would that also be at -5? That's stupid.
But that's potential.
I would say it's very good. Like
So half of 13 is
7. Oh,
Six.
it's 6 if you're rounding down for damage.
Take off on the heckers.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Roll 3d20.
So it is actually going to focus on the thing that fucked him up, and it's going to upcast the magic missile at Adrian.
She's got a spell mantle.
Doesn't matter for this.
Yeah, so
You're immune to magic.
she'll take
12. She actually has the shield spell.
What a brooch of shielding or whatever.
That'd be nice.
Alright, no wins. That leaves Arlan.
I'm not gonna go in until someone calls for help.
You hear?
Is he calling for help?
I mean, time yet.
You've seen
You hear explosion.
You've seen 2 fireballs go off right here, and he's like singed. And then Arlen just get machine gun Kelly. Arlen's at half, not Arlen. Adrian's at half health.
Word.
Okay.
Slightly more than half health, close to 60%.
I will.
They have 4 HP, so I have.
No, it's only 5 on you. Unless they up it to take it.
Russell's at like 22%.
I'm not gonna go all the way in. I'll get within 60 feet. Those 3 together is Russell, Rooney.
Russell's here.
Adrian's actually a little bit better than us.
Adrian, Skull,
Nobody zoom in.
Baylor.
No, Bayer is up.
Oh yeah, Baylor. Wait, you moved in. Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
across
who's
the
at
way.
Who's at the mouth?
It's Oliver and Adrian.
Oh.
It was Rooney's shadow, but no shadow.
Okay, yeah. I'll get within 60 feet of Oliver.
You're there. Well, if you need line of sight, you're gonna have to go like right here. 5,
Oliver right
10,
now has like a.
That's 20, so you could
Skull
cast
on
a
the
spell and
end
then
of
move 10 feet back
it's
if you want.
shaking it around.
But to get around the corner to see.
I don't want to do anything in the first room.
Well,
Do better, guys.
You just hear Arlen talking.
Sorry.
Russell's like, please change your mind.
Call for help.
There we go.
He can't hear right now. His ears are ringing.
Yeah.
Almost words. Like being able to cast like Source Rage. Refuse.
Okay.
At least 2 fireballs left.
All that. Everything is concentration. Everything is concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
In front of Oliver.
What's your spiritual weapon look like again?
There, that.
Oh. Yeah, chessboard. It's an invitation to play game.
There are no weapons that are sealed.
It's a spiritual weapon in the form of madness. The chest ring basket.
It's them walking around giving
He's so
handshakes.
weird.
Yes,
It's Carlson.
Yeah.
it could just be a giant block of wood.
In his defense, there aren't really like normal people that are that good at chess. You know?
That's true. He's creepy, is like what I mean.
Was it him or his opponent that got accused of having a butt plug that was giving him accused?
In his home.
Amazing. You need a castle.
Okay, I want to know what that system is because playing chess with that system seems like it might actually be
One of
more
the
pleasure.
only funny episodes from the new season of Sunny, Frank is doing that with chess, and then it breaks and it's just going continuously.
What?
Make it like pawns use pikes, so
I think it's a.
Kleenex box.
I've got a Ram 7 that I can bring in.
I
That's
think,
a good rifle.
I think it's a vine. Like a vine grows
Ooh,
out
like a
of.
whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gold. The vine is gold, and the like foliage on it is shaded with blue. Actually, I think it's silver, and the foliage is red.
that's what I'm saying.
Alright, I don't have a whip I can just bring in. I'll have it for later. Right now, it's just going to be this little sword that's floating around.
Okay.
Just so you know where it's at.
Yeah. Cool.
We all look back. There's so many vines at
Yeah, no, that's what Oliver's going like. Oh no!
Actually, let me.
They've all
See what
used
kind
only
of
fire,
damage
so
that
these
does.
silver and red vines are pretty
Force damage, I thought.
To him, he's going. There's something new that we haven't
Slashing?
experienced.
Slashing. Yeah.
I thought it was force damage.
This says slashing.
I mean, the weapon makes an attack, kind of. No, it just says slashing.
I'm trying to get around the half damage.
I thought spiritual weapon just did force.
I mean,
Oh, it doesn't.
I thought so.
oh, you're looking at a whip. Sorry, the
Well,
spell.
yeah, that's the.
Got it. Well, it just looks like something effectively, but it should be doing force damage. Doesn't it?
Okay, pretty cool.
Yeah, damage effect is force.
Then yeah, that's yeah. Basically.
Alright, so you'll roll to hit.
You put on a +8 beside it. If you're wanting to roll with that,
Oh.
but it's a +8 too.
Yeah, it uses your spellcasting attack modifier.
Right.
60.
Hits.
Six.
It is barely standing. Or floating. It's doing the whole, like, dipping and going up. Dipping and going up.
go no.
Starting to putter.
Its flames flickering.
More smoke.
We've lost an engine.
And then we're going to be back at the top. So, you know, when she is done.
And then I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
The rest of the way. Maybe 10.
Yep, so that's right there.
Goes in, casts spell. I've done enough. Leaves.
Alright.
And that's it.
How long does spiritual weapon last? Is it?
Your turn. Sorry.
1 minute.
Minute.
Oh, no. I
Yeah.
was about to say maybe it'd be up for more than one room.
Russell's going to
Baldur's Gate does.
look back, draw and fire at the one at the entrance.
Okay.
Kill Steve.
That would be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Seriously.
You need to do
Action economy, boy.
10.
I can't.
So that's not okay.
How can you not do?
Because it's
Oh.
resistant to everything I do. No matter what monsters we fight, I do half damage. No matter what weapons I have, I do half damage. So that'll be 9.
Takes it down to 1.
No,
No, he-
I didn't half it. I'm not having any of this.
Right. So 9, half of 9. It had 5, so you did 4. It's down to 1.
No, so Isaac
I said you have to do
Isaac
10.
was using you.
You have to do 10 for it. Like you have to do 10.
I have to roll,
a
10 damage.
Yes. Sorry.
Cool. He's gonna turn and shoot back at the one he shot the first time that he already damaged the other
Okay.
one. He's gonna completely abandon his whole action economy thing because this game is stupid. He's just gonna do chip damage to all of them. So one, he's probably gonna miss that one.
Hey,
That'd
it's
be
like we're
11.
playing a tour.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
You want to get out of the bloom?
He wants to become.
Yeah, he'll go group back up with everybody else.
I mean, you could go around a corner. You could.
Yeah, no, he'll dip back behind this little divot into
Like
cover.
right there or farther back.
Back in
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if he goes farther, I don't know what the fuck is back in that cavern. He's gonna go back there, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, 7 zombies come out." And
No, just the fact that you left
Shoot
on the side
fire
is
out
what
their
is
dicks.
fattening me. Rooney.
Rooney's gonna hop up as far as he needs to actually see someone.
You could do it from Adrian's spot, and that's 15 feet.
Okay.
And you'll see this skull, and this skull. This one's the most hurt. This one's a little below half. This one's been tickled a little bit.
I will blast the one closest to me first.
Okay.
For 15 to hit,
Hits.
or
He's dead.
12 for and then taking a shot at the other one that's been smacked around a bit.
Now, the skull
Okay.
gets shattered, or does it just collapse to the ground?
It collapses to the.
That's an 11.
Misses.
I will.
You got 15 feet. You can move forward. You can't in there. Well, yeah, you can't in there. You have to go back or forward.
Back 15 and throw my echo in front of me 30.
Should not have to lose your echo.
That's fine. Somewhere over there. Up there. 10, 15, 25, 30. Yep.
Okay. So I don't get confused. Alright. Bear! Oh, you done?
Yes.
Bear!
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the one in front of me. $17.
Hits.
Well, it's insightful fighting.
Oh, that's right.
It does a fake out.
I mean, it still hits.
How does contested...
They do a deception.
Right. No, they rolled a 17 on the deception.
Oh. But
Defender wins in skill checks.
thought so. Like making an
Like,
attack.
beats it for AC.
Well, it saves, right? So skills, you can defend against it. If it's a save or you meet its AC, it wins. So
Okay. In a contested roll, if it's a tie, the situation remains the same as it was before the contest.
okay. So I will smack at it.
Okay?
It's going to be a 17.
Hits.
Cool. Going to do 7 points of damage, and then I'm going to see if I can move into the crevice up in the top of the thing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you get all the way over here, or you could stop soon.
Yeah, I'll stop just a little sooner. I just want to be eye line of them. And that's it.
Sooner than that?
I mean, can they see me if I move forward one?
Yes, these two could see you.
Then I'll move back where they can't see me. Like if they want to come get me, they can. That's it.
Okay, Flame Skull 1. I think is this guy? Yes.
It's a nice easy change.
I can point to action.
And the person behind you, of course.
Yeah.
It's gonna move to where I can see, and it is going to.
Shoot the shadow.
That's right next to him.
That hasn't threatened it yet.
That appeared out of nowhere and is like, I am gonna kill you.
Put the skull in the bag?
They were talking about.
Let's just say this thing is used to seeing shadows.
Nice.
Alright,
Yay for fireball.
it already used its fireball.
Oh, thank God.
You're doing it, Peter.
Yes, 2 fresher ones that still have fireballs.
Yes. So, Oliver,
Yeah.
you take 5, Adrian will take
Oh, is this magic missile?
5.
I don't get a choice.
I'm just gonna write down the damage you took.
There you go.
As long as it doesn't get over like 45. It'll be fine. Okay? Alright. Oliver.
Is there that one that shot Oliver? He's gonna go and lance it.
Okay.
It's cocked. For a 16 to hit,
Hits.
for 10 points of piercing, and then I'll smack it again for a 24 to hit,
Hits.
12 points of piercing,
It is close to death, so.
and then he will take a nice deep breath. Use second to get back. What is it? D10 plus level?
Yep.
11 HP.
Okay. Flame Skull 2.
And he'll move to position himself behind it where he can, like getting himself more central into the room.
Like that?
Yeah. He does have a 10-foot reach, so if they move out of his threatened space, he will poke them.
Alright, so it's going to use its fireball. Ah! Right there. So, Shadow, Adrian, and Oliver.
Hey, I don't make that one.
24 damage.
So,
Six.
smoke mixes.
Makes it.
Do we have a hot dog?
Yeah, he's not a little. He'll take half damage. So you said it was 24, so 12.
What is we just moving?
42.
Oh, Jesus. Did we beat enough?
Alright. Anything else? No, because that was me. Flame Skull 3.
Yeah, resign.
Is going to float away from you. You want to take an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
$26 to hit.
Yaw.
So close to a crit. For 6 points of piercing.
And then it's going to just shoot you with a normal fire ray twice. So does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
And does a 17 hit you?
No.
So you take 7 damage. Right. Alright, Adrian.
Oliver's sporting some nice 3rd-degree burns.
You look like a little Two-Face.
He's going to attack the one that's farther away first. with a 12, so meets it beats it. She's doing the whole bonus, not
Yeah.
moving.
Alright.
So it's 12 plus 2, and that's 11 damage up to half. Oh god, why are you being a pain in the ass? 50 HP. And then she's gonna hit this closer one. Or attempt to. That is a 19. Successful. And does 14 minus, so that's down. So. Alright. So, Flame Skull 4. Is going to target the threat that just... Now it's going to mix it up. Okay. You'll take 7. You'll take 8.
Oliver's looking a little loose in the saddle.
Alright. Arlan.
Okay, I need to move up where I can see to the room.
You'll take... So you can go here and you can see most of the room. You can see the enemies and all of it. And you still have 5 feet.
Can I see, from where I am, can I see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually in this square right here.
Okay, I'd like to move, as my bonus action, I'd like to move my spiritual weapon
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
and have it as well.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
8 damage.
Okay. He's below half.
And then I will...
We also have 10 rations in that bag of holding. It's less than 30 pounds. It's only 15 rations. Didn't know.
And then I'll do a... Oliver's like almost dead, right?
Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
I'll do a cure wounds. And then...
I don't think he's
Close
close
enough.
Oliver's in the middle of it.
and then
Adrian's had 37 damage done to it. I'm pretty sure 8 man, he's like 46.
Oh, it's Adrian. Adrian may be more hurt, and she's near you if you want to use cure wounds.
He's the one right next to you.
I'll do cure wounds.
Yeah.
I'll do... $13. Let's...
Okay.
And that is it.
I think both looking pretty hurt.
This one's hurt more. This one's less, but it's under half, just above half. Russell.
Second wind. 4, 5. And then he's gonna poke his head around the corner and then shoot twice at the one here. But slightly molded. So that'd be an 18 plus on the first one, and then a 15 on the second.
Okay.
That would be 16 magical pierce.
Okay.
Good.
You
And
go back
then
up.
back up.
Anything else?
That's it. That's movement, bonus action.
Saruni.
Going to move up to here.
Alright.
Shoot at the send one at the more injured one.
Okay.
For 9 force damage.
It is dead.
And then I will send one at the other one. For 6 force damage.
It is not dead.
Then I'm gonna summon my echo right in its face. Like flying, matching its level, just
Okay. Beowulf.
If I pop out and use my crossbow, is that going to give me sneak attack? Like, is it harried from his thing?
It is harried, so you'll have
Five.
sneak attack regardless.
All right, then I'll fly up to it, then stab it in the face. Probably use a bonus action.
Nope.
Let's go with this mix.
Now, if you want to stay back and stay hidden to get advantage, you can, but
nah.
Do you want? Oh no, no.
What's that?
I can only cancel. Never mind.
No, there it is. Yeah, cool. We'll get a solid 8 to attack. Well, I rolled a 2, so.
Oh,
That is it for me. That's well, actually, I still have a bonus action. Yeah, I'll insightful fight it just in case. That's a 28.
it can't beat that.
Tie me with that.
It has a +0, so it can't.
That's it.
Alright, Oliver.
Oliver will close the distance.
You're right next to it.
Yeah, well then he doesn't really have to move. He's just gonna lance it twice.
Just
You wanna
lean
throw the
a little
lance?
forward.
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, like really
Yeah.
the same exact.
I mean, this worked last time. I'm just checking.
24 to hit. For 16
Nice.
piercing damage.
Jeez.
And then a natural 20. 7, 12, 16 piercing damage. So he kind of hooks it in the jaw and then just smacks it into the cavern wall.
Okay. It is very hurt,
This thing needs to die!
and it is its turn.
you stick the lance in its mouth, and then it just explodes in fire.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going to happen.
Ah.
This is the last one with fireball. And
His
it-
eyes start to glow. He's like, oh!
so,
Pass your
this
second.
is everyone but Russell.
Everyone can be.
Oh, there's the... Smoke's fine. Oliver is gonna be good. You got a 7
Hey man, it's a dungeon crawl. Oliver's got to go down at least 5 times for it to count.
So,
in the first room.
like I said, 13, I believe, was the save. It did 22 damage if you failed, 11 if you passed. And remember, your resistance if you.
I just did both.
Oliver hooks it in the mouth, and then you guys just see him shoot backwards 10 feet. And he just hits and tumbles.
Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
He out.
He's sleeping.
I mean, 4 fireballs and not great.
Couple magic missiles. Scorching ray.
This is the room that softens you up.
That's
Softens.
efficient.
No. No.
I took over 80 points of damage.
Well, you charged in. You knew what they're capable of. Don't. No.
He's right. We could have gone through the other entrance.
There's another entrance?
No. This is the second time I've done that.
Yeah.
It's a room that is of the size where if you are in the room, they can hit
DM's
you
like,
with
oh, there's
fire.
other options. No, there's not. They're not dumb enough to come outside.
So you couldn't gone here, gone back, and nobody would in range of fireball because they can't see you.
That's where I fell into.
Yes, and you would be doing this combat for how many years?
I'm just
We're
saying
here.
there were options.
Oh, no.
Y'all chose
That's okay.
balls to walls. Okay.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah,
We
we
only
are.
have a week to get this done.
Arlen's gonna prayer of healing Max, and we're gonna be fine.
That's fair.
So I
So you're
was
not-
yelling, Adrian.
If we
I'll prayer of healing
have
too.
to leave
next
and rest again, Russell's going back to Yartar.
No,
He's not going to
all
spend
good.
weeks and weeks helping your motherfucking clan. You halflings are on your
Well,
own.
the other good
You get
news
one.
is I think we wasted 2 spells, so it's not like
Yeah.
you need a long rest. But
Short rest.
I did my turn.
Sure, us will get you all your spells back.
Yes. So I think we should do this and then do that.
that's a miss for
Wait, how short rest did
Adrian.
you- all your spells?
Channel divinity.
So I have
That
two,
is a
and I
hit
can
for
do up to
Adrian.
level up.
So you can up to
That's
3
pretty
levels of spells.
It is a spell slot up to 3rd level. If they
That's 18, so that's 9. Dead. You're all alive. Well,
Well, I'm
unconscious.
dying.
I'm gonna
It's a combat over.
Yeah, just
pour
go
my
left.
healing
Square
elixir
it
down
out.
Oliver's throat.
You give him the spit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Russell
In my mouth.
walks out. He walks over to the skull he killed there.
Yeah.
Picks it up by the eye sockets. And he walks over to one of the other ones. Picks it up by the eye sockets.
I'll help him gather.
Yeah, we'll gather.
And then he brings them outside.
Is the sun coming in? Is the sun coming in?
He brings the skulls outside.
I mean, you can't really tell right now because they're dead. You don't know how long it takes to do any of that stuff.
Why don't we take the safe outside, put the skulls in the safe, lock it.
That's a good idea. I hate those
How
things.
big was the
We
safe?
just put it
I guess
in
we
the
got
cell.
all of
I mean,
it.
it's-
It doesn't matter.
It's big
We'll put
enough
bodies
for 4
inside.
heads to go
We'll
in.
put the safe out.
Oh, I'm talking about, like,
So when someone
is it
walks
too
by
big
and gets
to
the
carry?
safe-
Oh, yeah, no. Y'all tried that before. It's
No,
like
we're
a
gonna
upsize
save
of that
trap
fridge.
for some-
It's-
So Oliver can get it.
Unwitting.
Have y'all picked up a safe before? They're like 800 pounds.
Have you? Oliver,
you
okay,
seen
he has
Oliver?
an 18 strength.
Maybe with
That
the
is
ring of the
overkill.
ram he doesn't have, but
Is there?
Listen, an 18 strength is stronger than
Well,
like the 5
hold up.
strongest men in the world put together.
No, all we need to do is hear me out. We gotta bore 2 holes so he can get his arm through, 2 holes so he can get his feet through, and a face hole. And a full plate.
anyway, what were you saying?
Is there clearing outside or is it just all forest?
I mean, you could find one within a few minutes if you wanted.
I'm trying to do all that.
Let's go take a set, Oliver.
Yeah, no, that's. God.
Look, a strength of 20 lifts 600 pounds.
What I do? I mean, you're gonna make me find out how much a fucking safe weighs.
Well,
Yeah.
can we just put
Safeway,
them
the
in?
entire grocery store Safeway.
Well, if we're putting them inside the safe,
Why are we doing that?
so they can't fly around and shoot fireballs at us, Arlan.
Alternatively, we put them in the sun. They can't do that either.
Oh, do we know that?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
They're scared of it.
Well, then why do we have to bring this?
Okay,
safe
so
out
I
to
lied.
put
It
them in
weighs
the-
Well, that's what I
6,000
was
to
about to say.
1,000.
Just put
What'd you
them
say?
in the safe.
The safe
Inside
weighs
the room.
600 to
That's
1,000 pounds.
Yeah. That I agree with.
Okay,
100%.
cool. Do that.
You'll
What are
just
y'all doing?
hurl the
We're just
skulls
putting
in
them in
there.
the safe in the cave and just closing.
We're gonna lock
And he's
it.
gonna try to break one with his hand.
Can we just crush the skulls?
No, we're gonna put them in there.
You do
Well,
know
can we
from the
crush it
previous
in there?
combat, some of them were severely damaged.
No, that isn't. It's not going to work.
If you have religion, roll it.
We put them in the safe. We locked
Yeah.
the safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that. Come on.
That's like the fourth 2 I've rolled this evening. So I rolled a 12.
Okay. Anybody else want to roll?
Anybody want to hash out some religion with me?
No, they're already locked in the safe. Russell don't care.
19.
Extrapolating from the fact that there's 4 dead bodies on the ground, these things have been cursed to be like this, stuck here, doing what it's doing. And part of the curse is basically you're on fire for eternity, and you're just going to keep coming back to life until somebody removes the curse.
Okay, I don't have remove curse, but I could have.
Shield plus restoration.
It's not worth your. Oh,
Not right now.
Possibly dispel magic or some holy water will also.
I don't have. Can I bless water?
You can. I think it's a ritual. It'll take 10 minutes, and I think it's a 50.
What, our homeboys outside have brought holy water
Excellent.
on our...
Some people did if you want to use it on the skulls, or you could lock it in the safe. You
I
can.
think we just
It's a
remove the
floating
curse.
head. It doesn't have a lot of strength.
Just
Yeah,
we'll lock
take
him
it
in.
down.
We'll lock him in the safe.
Or we remove the curse.
Why don't we remove the curse,
Take 10
then
minutes.
put it in the thing?
And
I
then
mean-
no one else has to deal with the safe. Even if they open the safe.
That's good for me, and
Surprise.
I need to kind of
That's
take a
what he
breather
said too.
anyway because
No.
I'm mostly like charred.
How would we have felt if Adrian had opened the safe in 4 flames?
That's technically what happened.
That is exactly
I
what
mean,
happened.
I mean,
We didn't like
It felt pretty shitty.
I'm making
So I'm-
hope.
You're right.
Oliver's resting.
Holy water.
Yeah.
The best way to cure a bad mood is to
Alright.
spread it around.
So, just so you're aware, a cleric or paladin may create holy water by performing a special ritual. The ritual takes 1 hour to perform, 25 gold pieces, and 25 gold pieces of powdered silver, and requires the caster to spend the first spell slot.
Okay, then I'm not doing that.
It did the same.
Russell goes outside to join them resting with the Kithkin.
Did the Kithkin have holy water?
Yes, each group has 2, and that's part of the provision that y'all been supplied, if you want to do it that way. You got spring healing potions, holy water.
Do we have holy water as
They
well?
gave you 2 sets of holy.
Oh, we just do that.
Now, mechanically, this is going to be 1 per creature.
Yep. So we would need 4 things of holy water.
We might be better off holding on to those for vampires.
The other thing is these things are now, I don't want to say safe in a safe, but it's in a safe. Y'all can deal with the problem later.
Oliver, while he's taking his short rest, he'll sit in there for a few moments and just kind of like, with the magical spear carved "don't open," but he'll just stop at "don't"
Just write
because
dead
he
open
doesn't want to write.
You spell don't correctly?
Yeah, DONT.
Yeah, with no apostrophe.
Okay. Like me texting.
Yeah. Don't open.
Danger.
Alright, we were going to call it here because it's almost 11:30, but
I'm gonna go ahead and do my short rest.
Well,
if we're going to do a short rest, let's do it all together so we can do it
Yeah.
now. So that way we know it's
Okay.
done.
And we'll just have to make note to let Adrian know if they need the short rest. Definitely got it.
Are you healing anybody before we try?
I'm going to.
No, I'm not going to.
If we're short resting, I'm gonna take 2 minutes and cast Healing Elixir one more time to give it to Adrian. So it's looking more hurt before we.
Adrian is taking that 24 damage taken.
I'm at
Someone else
63 damage taken.
I'm at 31.
Yeah, Oliver's in pain.
Like I'm at 90.
I'll healing word you, Brian, as well, because I'm going to get a spell back from my Channel Divinity.
Okay.
So let me healing word you real quick.
You get 5s from me.
Okay.
See? Softened up.
Yeah.
Some resources,
Yes. No, they were expended.
but not yet.
Max, you get
This
7
is working
HP.
perfectly.
So it's 12.
Okay, Oliver, before we go into anything, like if we see something, I'll remind you of this next week. If we see vampires,
Wait, we're gonna be in here a whole week?
if we see vampires,
Mm-hmm.
if we whatever, you need to be close enough for me to touch you good.
I'll hang by you.
Okay, I have an important spell that gives you like advantage and stuff, but I haven't been able to touch it.
I'm all for that. Yeah.
Let me cast healing word or healing elixir one more time, just so I have one on hand, and then sit down.
There you go.
He's gonna use 4 fucking hit types. He's got 2 ones.
Well, luckily after this,
Look
it's
at
gonna be a
what
little bit of downtime when you'll travel back and stuff.
Instead of 1 or 2, and I
yes.
cannot read.
No.
Look at this tiny little
Perfect.
D8. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
I rolled 2 8s.
Fuck you.
Awesome.
I rolled 2 1s, a
Good
6,
for
and a
you.
7.
I was gonna say I don't normally do the short rest stuff, so it's one of those things.
I don't either. One time I do. Oh.
Just one more. See if there's any cooks popping off.
When
damn.
you regain
Yeah.
a hit dice on a short rest, right?
No,
Long
you
rest.
long
rest.
regain
And
half.
you get, is that half rounded up?
Well, we've been rounding
It's half
down
of mine is 2.5.
You get 2.
Why?
Well, I mean, you're level 6, right?
No, he's right. Why?
So that means you should get 3 back.
Oh, I've got. It shows the fighter hit dice in a separate spot than the ranger one.
Yeah. Well, because they're different amounts.
Wait a
No, they're
minute.
not. They're the same.
No, they're-
They
You don't
potentially
get them
created
back right
you
after
would.
you use them.
What's that?
Only at the end of a long rest.
And a long rest. I was wrong.
You get half back at a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
got
what-
myself back up to
All right, well, in that case-
69 HP.
I'm gonna use one more because fuck it, why not? I'll have 1 left, and I can maybe be back at max, but I won't be because it's gonna be 1. Oh, it's 2. Still not at max.
Yeah, this just says a number of hit dice equal to half the character's total number of them, a minimum of.
Also, keep in mind,
Okay.
you add constitutions to these.
Yep.
Which helped me out because that's 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Short rest.
Now, there is a feat that I think your
Alright.
hit dice, when rolled, is maxed in short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
It'd be really nice for you,
before
because
we
that's
do
what,
a
15
lot
every.
of spells, let me know.
You spend
Yeah.
dice.
5d10 got
I
me
can do
27.
12.
Nice.
5d10 plus 10 got me
What
27.
do you have that's
I
going to give
did-
Oliver advantage
So-
stuff?
Protection from
Good and evil.
good and evil. From evil and good, yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Technically,
If it gets down
the
to
average
it.
would be 40.
I also have warding bond. Which
The
gives
average
you
for
the
5d10 plus 10 would be 40.
But half that damage goes to you.
So I got 13 less than
All of
average.
the damage you take.
Went from 19 to 40.
That's someone's expensive.
Oh, I thought it split the damage between.
Well, technically it does, because you have resistance. So you
Oh.
take half, I take half.
Yeah.
Neat.
Please don't make me do that one.
No.
Wait, which one?
I like warding bond on some clerics I play because it's fun, and I also like just taking damage.
Well, it'll be thematically relevant if we ever see spiritual guardians. But
No, right now getting Shield of Faith every fight for things that just do AoE damage is funny.
That's the only thing in this cave that is done that so far that I remember.
Yeah.
well,
With that said,
Just does damage.
question: does warding bond, since you're taking damage, does that affect your concentration?
I don't know.
Well,
I would
I have,
that
I have a
you're
feeling
taking
it does because warding bond's whole thing is it's not concentration. So
damage. But if she cast concentration spell to buff somebody, then every time it's
Yes, from D&D Beyond. Causes you to take damage, and anytime you would take damage while concentrating on a spell, you must make a concentration check.
so it's really good if you're kind of out of concentration spells.
that, or you're focusing on less concentration stuff like healing and damage, or another spiritual weapon. If that's not concentration either.
Well, that's gonna be like a. That's gonna be like a. It's Oliver and I,
Yeah.
and there's nothing else I can do.
Pretty excited about this mysterious bomb.
I'm kind of bummed that I forgot the first time we fought these that I had a lance that could reach them.
Yeah.
Whoops. That does suck at the piercing, but I'm pretty sure because that's a skeleton thing.
Yeah.
So the rest of the stuff I'm pretty sure is magically resistant. So that means y'all